Hybristophilia is a psychological pattern in which a person feels romantic or sexual attraction toward individuals who have committed serious crimes, often violent ones.
Thousands and thousands of years ago in our DNA, this desire to be close to killers because you were more likely to survive because there were so many killers.
He is putting this out on the internet for everybody to think all these things are true. I am not a pedophile sympathizer. Do you understand how dangerous this is? I'm freaking the fuck out. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I'm scared when people ride their goddamn side by side to the fuck store that they're looking at me. I'm like, are they looking at me because they think I'm a pedophile sympathizer? Is somebody gonna try to run me over? Is somebody gonna come? I am afraid. Please stop. Just stop. I mean, take it. I was shut down my goddamn channel. I would have shut it down on Friday. It is not worth it. I'll be okay.
I know that you old, but you like men that like them young. You texting Tomos cause you thought it would be fun. Yeah, then she found out she's not the only one.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
These bitches, they be chomo simple. These bitches, they be chomo simple. These bitches, they be chomo simple. Yeah.
Eye for an eye, thumb for thumb. These bitches, they go on these panels and lie. They think that we dumb. That pressure gonna get applied. You know I fuck with that hive. My minds, they gonna slide. These fake bitches took the true out of the crime. Yo, speaking the truth, I seen him on kick and that homie was spazzing. I seen him crashing, I didn't even go and ask what happened. Y'all talking about brain and snitching, but y'all solving Sebastian. Y'all defending the bitch, texting the chomo, giggling and laughing. I'm just trying to blend in, white boy let me borrow your wig. When I pull up on this bitch, I found out she don't take care of her kid. Now that really makes sense why y'all protect the chomo simp. Yes, you wanted that chomo's dick, y'all like her and that shit sick. Are you really a cop or not? Y'all out here connecting dots. I pop out like chicken pox. You get exposed like Arctic Fox. I might die like Sonya Massey. What that mean by the pot? So much dead space in your life, bitch, it's hard to watch.
These bitches, they be chomo simple. These bitches, they be chomo simping. These bitches, they be chomo simping. These bitches, they be chomo simping.
Plug, you did it again. You already know what it is, man. We in here. We got Pinot Raw Talk up here. Let's go.
Man. They say, hey, they calling Brandon the snitch for solving the Sebastian case. God,
well, we can start. Well, no, we can start, and that's not even a good example. Another better. You have a better example. You have a better example. Like, this is my thing, right? In the prison genre, yeah, they call Pinot that all the time, and most of those dudes are like dropouts or snitches themselves, so it's very contradicting. But we're in true crime, so is that really how the energy these nobodies?
I didn't, bro. I didn't know true crime was a gangster algorithm. I just watched a video today. I shit you not. I watched a video of somebody. It's a 5-minute video. Y'all know who the fuck y'all are. 5 minutes. In the first 2 minutes, you say Pinot's a rat. And then in the last 2 minutes, you say using AI to alter my voice is illegal and I'm going to call the police on you.
Yeah,
God.
So which one is it?
What?
Oh, man. It's crazy, bro. They're nobodies though, so that's another thing too. I think y'all got to get y'all's weight up a little bit.
Some of them are special ed. Some of them are special ed. I swear to God, bro. Some of them are special ed. I'm not lying. Bro, there's no way around it. I said chicken nugget on your stream, making fun of one of these slow individuals, and they took it and ran with it and said that I live with my mom and my mommy was calling me for chicken nugget. The whole time I'm making fun of you. You were too slow to realize I was making. I don't even say. Do I talk like that? Chicken nuggies and tater tots. You know who you are. You slow country.
And then they make, I don't know what's up with people with the chicken nuggets. I seen that with the Wade Wilson shit too. They like the post memes with chicken nuggets. It's crazy. But I do want to, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Tonight we're going to talk about the conclusion of why they stopped talking. We're going to talk about Stephan Stern's time at Disney World and when he worked there and her questions towards that. And another thing too is Guilty of Crime a year ago predicted this shit. So this is crazy. So you guys are trying, this is, and if I'm wrong later on, prove me wrong. But as of right now, Guilty of Crime literally a year ago basically exposed this chick. And this is why this chick and her people are so mad at Guilty of Crime. And I didn't see it like that. I didn't know. So I want to play this video, bro.
I did hear that before, but this is blind reaction to this video, but I did hear that in several comments and several chats that they are mad because Guilty of Crime exposed or threatened to expose AS and then ultimately exposed it. But go ahead.
So Guilty of Crime gave us her intentions on why she was messaging Stephan Stearns. First of all, I don't even think Guilty of Crime likes men, so we could just take that out of the right? Can we, respectfully, I don't like they're trying to say they can't. Yes. It's not the same thing, y'all. And then so that's the first thing, and then for her to go out of her, so she went out of her way to talk to Jen. So this is what I did, right? To get her info. Okay, so this is what my bad. Guilty of Crime messaged Stephan Stearns to get information because she believes Jen Soto had a lot more to do with it. That's fine. Allegedly, correct. Jessica tried to say that was her same reason, but I concur because when I type it in on the AI system on Mr. Cletus's video, and you type in how many times does Jen get mentioned? In 5 hours, she got mentioned 5 times. So it's not the intent, and you got no information out of it. So again, let's get to this video.
Dollars worth, and yeah, she was using that, using that from Maddie's money. So I just wanted to clear that up. I still want to report on Idolo Brett. I do have the documentation, but she was not paying that guy for any kind of lessons. She was taking Tyler's money and just probably buying DRUGs. All right, sorry, had to go.
Yes, Jen is unstable, and yes, she can be petty and vindictive, and yes, she does perpetually maintain a constant victim mentality, which was certainly one thing about her that I always found rather frustrating. I guess it turns out there was a lot going on with her that I didn't even know about, though, judging by what I've heard so far from you and my pen pal. And to answer your last few questions, yes, Becca, the social worker, is still technically on my team, but I haven't seen her since Sheila left. But she is mostly working out of Orange County. So she almost never.
So in this right here, he just mentions the pen pal. So he's going around bragging about how he has a pen pal. Let's get that out. Let's start there. Like, dude, he in his mind, this pen pal is one of the closest things to him. No, she's not a YouTuber. Stephan Stearns is a fucking naive idiot piece of shit. No, she's not no YouTuber.
I was nice about the situation when I referred to it as a relationship, but in Stephan Stearns' mind, that was his girlfriend. That was he got him a new girlfriend. In his brain, he actually thought he had him a girlfriend on the street.
That's crazy, man. Somebody's blocked in the chat too. I'm gonna fix that in a minute. I'm gonna let this play and I'm gonna fix. We're gonna try to let's free the trolls. Free the trolls.
Never comes
free
to
the
us.
trolls.
Not everybody's a troll that's blocked, but y'all know what I mean.
Osceola. That's why Sheila was always the point person because she worked Osceola. I answered about the pen pal a couple of messages ago, but these things probably get buried easily with how much we go back and forth.
Here with the pen pal, guys. We're gonna talk about the pen pal, and this I want to dig further with you guys later on, Synth and the mods. I want to find out who this person is. I know it's going to come out, and it's going to probably be a Wade Wilson situation. I have a feeling she's trying to place.
I know y'all heard that. I know y'all heard fucking Guilty of Crime predicted this shit a year ago. I can't believe it when I heard this today. I'm like, wait a minute. She just because the Wade Wilson shit was popping around that time. She's like, you know what? This might be something like a Wade Wilson situation. Let's play it again. Listen very clearly what she's saying.
Find out who this person is. I know it's going to come out, and it's going to probably be a Wade Wilson situation. I have a feeling she's trying to play Stephan and get information.
You see what she's saying, bro?
Hybristophilia.
Because otherwise, can you imagine any? You think
Allegedly.
she has a crush on Stephan? Does she have a thing for pedos, or maybe she has?
This is why y'all hate guilty of crime. This is why. This is crazy, bro.
Has a daughter that she wants to sell. That's the only
Those little things.
Whoa, dude.
on Stephan.
Yeah,
Does she have a
listen,
thing
listen,
for pedos,
listen.
or maybe she has a daughter that she wants to sell.
That's why they hate guilty of crime. That was crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh
Boy.
man, and
And
also
how old is this video? This is a year ago, you said
I
she predicted
believe
this?
June 6, 2025.
Pushing
I ain't gonna
past the
lie.
year.
Listen, Pino, you know how we covered Stephan Stearns? We only covered the after the fact at prison. When it comes to the actual case, we need to say that we don't know 10% of what these women know. Because I ain't gonna lie, listening and what they know about Jen and like little stuff, I didn't know. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say 10% because I did cover the actual case before. You got to understand, in 2025 is when that conviction was upheld of a life sentence. So I've been covering Stephan for maybe almost 2 years, but a lot of these women do know a lot about the guilty of crime is one of them, bro. A lot of these people, bro, they like you said in the beginning, guilty of crime was on a arrest Jen campaign, arrest Jen Soto. How we spiraled to this, I don't know, but like you said, bro, she called it out a year and 2 months ago. She called it out. She said, I have a feeling this is gonna be like a Wade Wilson saga. And sure enough, the emails come out, and what is it? What did we refer to Jesse and all the German and all these Wade wives as? What did we refer to their mental health disorder? Hybristophilia. The
How you
energy
doing,
didn't
Corrupt?
change. The only person, the only thing that changed was the murderer. The energy didn't change. It's the same and the same. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I've been trying to say, and I don't give a rat's ass what you dumb trailer park bitches got to say about Pino or nothing. But the truth is the truth, bro. The same energy that Jesse was giving to Wade is the same energy that AS was giving to Stephan Stearns via email.
Facts.
Okay. So let me add to that. I agree to a certain extent. I will say it's more of an example of another wife, and I'm not gonna, which it was she tried. I think she was part of the lawsuit, so I'm not gonna say her name. But
There was so many Wade wives.
it was a mom and daughter combo that was messaging Wade Wilson, and they weren't they weren't as sexual with the messages as Jesse, so you wouldn't know, oh, they're girlfriend boyfriend. But it was teetering the line, just like this is.
Bro, in Stephan's mind, that was his old lady.
I
can't
know
tell me no
that's what
different,
they
bro.
don't understand. This is what allegedly Jessica allegedly doesn't understand is that Stephan Stearns in his mind thought y'all were a team.
How does she not understand that though? Like I said the other night, man, who do you give pet names to? You know what I mean? You little blue jay, like, and she kept on repeating that. Like she kept talking about her blue eyes multiple times after he had called her the little blue jay. So like she was amping that up in his head, bro. Like she was playing on his play.
I'm gonna refer back to your words, Plug. Your post from 3 days ago. At one point in these emails, she tells Stephan Stearns, "You can't lose hope."
Can't.
Now that's the kind of encouragement you'd expect the devil to give his demons when they're on the verge of defeat.
Or
that shit goes so hard. It's so true.
Bars. Your girl to be giving you when you locked up. That's the type of encouragement that your girl would be giving you.
No, for sure. Yeah, let's play more of this, and she's bringing it up. I'm gonna rewind real quick because Corrupt might have missed. Salute to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead though. You good?
Oh, okay. And salute to everybody on Kick too. We are on Kick. We're officially monetized on Kick for the first time, which is freaking huge for us. So we're on
Big
another
shout out.
platform, monetized. So we're here, man. Yeah, we'll get back to this. Let's get back to this call and salute to everybody in the building. Let's go.
Otherwise, can you imagine any? Do you think she has a crush on Stephan? Does she have a thing for pedos, or maybe she has a daughter that she wants to sell? That's the only
Those little things. Wants his collection of.
Okay, so I think that comment right there is why they hate Guilty of Crime. Because she literally said, she basically said, is she Jen Soto? That's what she called her Jen Soto, basically. Which, whoo.
She was allegedly speculating there.
Very true.
The Tookie Dookies, whatever those are called. The Tookie Dashi.
Oh, bro, she is on the money. She just predicted they were doing Tamagotchi together.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
This Miss Cleo, bro. This ain't Guilty of Crime. This is Miss Cleo.
Damn, son. Where'd you get this one?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They just don't know, bro.
Trapaholics.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna say something, bro.
Yeah,
bro. If you ain't coming with receipts, what you coming with? This shit is a year old.
Yeah.
This a receipt.
Yeah.
This a receipt.
Yeah, printed. Yeah.
Battle this shit because that shit was uploaded a year and 2 months ago. That's a receipt.
Yeah, bro. Itemized.
Things. That's what he's trying to get
The little
collection.
the Tamagotchis.
Yeah. She needs the money and she's gonna work at that angle. That's what I say. The money's on that.
All right, so here's the pen pal situation. Stephan does have a pen pal, you guys. I don't think it's Jen Soto, but I'm gonna dig into this even more. Let's talk about the Tamagotchis, not the Taga. What'd you call it?
Tamatot. I don't even know.
Would they let him have interaction with Jen Soto? Like, I mean, I know you could go third party and move around, shuffle, you know what I mean, bypass or whatever, but like,
yeah, if there was
Jen Soto being direct pen pal, like, would that be allowed?
Yeah, so if there was, I don't know, the ladies might know a little bit better than me, but I don't know if there was a no contact order issued between Jen and Stephan. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there is per the court system. But if there's not, then yeah, she could visit or write or whatever. If there's the only thing that stops somebody from writing and visiting somebody, besides behavioral issues, is a no contact order. You know what I mean?
Well, so like, but if she was charged in a crime or conspiracy of neglect or any of that, then she wouldn't be able to.
No, if she was charged, she wouldn't be able to. But I think because she was part of the trial process, maybe there might be a no contact order. I don't know.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah.
It wouldn't be a conflict of interest. Natasha, I see you in here. It wouldn't be a conflict of interest because the court process is over. It's solely on the Department of Corrections now, and the Department of Corrections really doesn't give a fuck. You fill out an application and you get approved or you get denied. And the only way you usually get denied is if like there's a no contact order or you're on like say I'm on like active probation and I'm trying to visit a prisoner, they're gonna deny me. You know what I mean? Or if I'm out on bail, they'll deny me. They won't let me see anybody locked up if you're out on bail. So
I couldn't say Tamagotchis. So
there you go.
I don't know. Anyway, all right. So I will answer again. My pen pal is named Jessica. She claims that she is not a YouTuber. She is the type who likes to find.
So, dude, Stephan Stearns is such an idiot. This is her in writing, right? And explaining who the pen pal is. But bro, out the gate, he literally says what she is. She says she's not a YouTuber.
Find out who people are beyond the headlines.
Let me say something real quick. To the Luxus side, I guess that's how you say it. Yeah, so like in the county jail, like if you're on probation, I mean not probation, if you're like out on bond, you can visit somebody. But like in I don't know about how y'all county work, but I know in Broward they run your name at the jail. So if you're on probation and you try to visit somebody, that's over with. They'll lock you up. That's a violation of the probation.
Yeah. Yep.
a lot of different interesting cases around the country to learn more about them. She claims to have also been in and out of jail several times in the past for drugs and the various types of charges that are often associated with supporting a drug habit.
What do you guys think?
But that she has been clean for about 9 years now, if I recall correctly. From what you said and the way she describes her jail experiences, it certainly sounds like she has legitimately been behind bars for some extended stays. She lives in North Carolina and describes herself as being country AF.
Go ahead, Corrupt.
Clean nowadays is subjective as hell, though, bro. Like, what you California sober, you Wyoming clean, you what?
What's
like,
Florida
what is
sober?
It like? Florida sober.
What's
I have
Florida
no idea,
sober?
bro. Like, what you do, Molly? You Molly?
And Molly only? That's horrible,
Yeah,
dude.
Molly only. Like,
K2 only.
Florida
yeah,
sober.
but I mean, but look, like, so a recovering addict, bro. A lot of times you want the little met, you know what I mean? Maintenance programs. A lot of people are, you know what I mean? Whether it's the dome or the subs or something like that. So, like, I know a lot of people, they consider themselves clean, but they're on a maintenance, maintaining. You know, like that's still a substance. Like,
yo.
So, what is clean?
I
subjective.
want to circle back to the intro. I want to circle back to this. I can't even call her a woman. This little girl crying on the screen, right? And I want to circle back to it because she says something. She's like, I'm in fear when I go to the grocery store that people look at me and say,
That's
"Is that
cap.
it?"
That's
Chomo,
cap,
listen,
it ain't
woman,
that big.
listen, woman. I don't think you understand how YouTube works, but you're not that famous at all.
She didn't even say like when they ride by in the car. She said when they come by in the side by side.
Yeah, she
like, where you at, shawty?
Number one, you're not that famous. Number one. Number two, nobody really gives a fuck about you. We're breaking down your emails. That's as far as it goes. Nobody don't give a fuck. No, there's no threat to you. If a video is a threat, then bitch, log off. I don't know what to tell you. If us reviewing the emails that you wrote, nobody but you. I didn't write them. Krupp didn't write them. Plug didn't write them. Queen B didn't write them. Granny's Watching didn't write them. None of these other creators wrote those emails but you. So if you have a problem with us reacting to the emails that you wrote, log the fuck off. Exactly. Nobody cares about you in real life. And I'm looking at the camera right now to let you know real shit. Nobody gives a flying fuck about you in real life at all. Whatsoever.
This was your game. This was your game you were playing. You were playing 3 characters. You know what I mean? Like, it was Colonel Mustard in the library with a candlestick. Like, this is your game. We just found out about it.
I don't understand it.
Jesse, those 3 belly buttons look hot to you? Which one you gonna finger? Like, come on. What are we doing here? This is gross. I do want to bring something up though. Let me show y'all something. I'm gonna go off of.
All right.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. I gotta.
I think maybe
it's loading up. So
I might be ready. I don't know if I'm ready, honestly. Bro.
I can't.
No. That's not bad.
I can't get over this picture. I don't know what's loading up, but I can't get over this picture because they dropping puke. You just probably made everybody in the chat damn near spit up they food because
he's a melted candle.
What in the Skeletor?
Okay, so let's allegedly speculating posts 2 hours ago. I have appointed a new channel manager to closely monitor the channel, help prevent policy violations, and coordinate appropriate reporting and protective measures. Thank you. Now, if we're playing the role of accountability, all of these privacy complaints that you're putting out is definitely going against that, because being accountable is literally taking the L. You don't know how to take an L, lady. You don't know how to just sit back and take a freaking L. So whatever.
No. And another thing, let me just say this. I want to say this because at the end of the day, so I got hit with a privacy strike, right?
Yo.
You gave me, or not strike, complaint. Let me say it right, because it's not a strike. It's a complaint. I got hit with a privacy complaint from you, from no other than AS, right? But the funny part about it is you have to timestamp a privacy complaint, right? So in my email for the privacy complaint was a timestamp. And I went back to the timestamp, and you literally put a privacy complaint on a picture of Stephan Stearns that I had pulled up on the screen. Not a picture of you, not a picture of you, not anything to do with your name, your image, nothing. It was literally a picture of Stephan Stearns that you reported and put a privacy complaint on. So is this a form of you protecting your boo thing or whatever you want to call it?
That's possible. Or is her
I
just
see where
reaching?
I see where you're going with that, right? So you're
Yeah.
saying that the privacy complaint wasn't about her picture, right? You got proof of this, Pino?
No. Yes, I have the email. I have the email and I have the video downloaded.
So y'all listening, basically she tried to privacy complain his picture and use Stephan Stearns' likeness instead of hers. Now that's some fucking nasty work, bro. That is diabolical.
Yeah.
She's trying to find a loophole around it, but
work.
it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Let's get back.
And like me, she tends to float from hobby to hobby. We just talk about general things about me and my life, like the truck accident and the TBI, things like that. No specific details about the case itself. She understands how law defense works and doesn't push for anything like that. I figure I can answer the questions about things from my life, and it's better to come directly from me rather than let vague things being speculated about wildly. I am being careful not to step into things about the case that are not already available to the public. Is someone else adding money to my commissary actively? No. But there were some funds added in the past by people I didn't know. The last time was in October, nothing since then. I have documented it, and there were contributions from 2 different people. Back in June, someone named Danielle Carr deposited $40.
Yes.
And then
I see this. I didn't even know that name was in there, you guys. We have some work to do, ladies and gentlemen.
And then
so allegedly, Jessica, you see what she's doing? Did you see what she's doing? She's actually she's covering what she emailed him.
Yeah, some journalism type shit.
Yeah, and then she got a name. She's like, okay, we got work to do. Boom, 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 boom. Where's your shit at?
And shout out to allegedly not Jessica, who dropped the watermelon in the chat.
Yeah, and my girl Tiff.
I had to make sure I put some emphasis on the not. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out they made that channel tonight. I said, hey, whoever makes that channel, dude, we got to do like a campaign for them. They got to drop their Cash App too. We'll get you back. My girl Tiff, salute to you. Court Lurker, salute to you. Court Lurker needs the link. I'm gonna get you the link of the Cletus video. We're gonna get you that. I seen you ask for that. Keena, salute to you. Sane Outlaw, great channel. Salute to you. All right.
Julian from New Jersey, 5 memberships. Shout out to you and welcome to the new 5 members.
Okay, so Julie from New Jersey has a funny skit out right now. Make sure y'all go to the community post. We posted it. It's hilarious. Thank you so much for the donation.
Yeah, you might have to pull that up later.
Oh, I definitely will.
Karoom Lal deposited $10 every couple of weeks or so from like July until October for a total of $110 and nothing since then. I think that's when we were all talking about it. So maybe that made him nervous and they stopped. And right. And now, of course, now that we have stopped depositing into my commissary to avoid the daily fee, I am so far into the negative 200 at this point that if someone even did deposit funds now, it wouldn't even make any difference. LOL. But yes, 2 people did that. And the weird thing is I don't recall them ever trying to add me on the tablet, and I have never spoken with them. I can't explain why the deposits happened, but that's the fact of it, and it hasn't happened since October.
That's crazy. And I think we did talk about those. They were small deposits. And you know what?
Okay, so she don't talk anymore about her on this one, but Alex Eckerson, she covers the email as well, and she talks about it too. But let me go do something real quick, guys. Hold it down for a second.
No, you're good.
Got you. Hey, it's kind of
Shout out to, I'm sorry to interrupt, let me just say the shout out to Aline 6816 for the $10, and shout out to all the new members, Running Bear, Midnight Lace, Natasha Rayner, Baton Rouge, and Samantha Cal. And shout out to Irony Returns. I see you in the chat. Moderators, Justified, Ali OZ, everybody, salute. What were you gonna say? My bad.
I was gonna say, what's old girl named Taylor Parker? Remember we was doing the Taylor Parker, man? She on there talking about they're gonna eat the money up because she owe this and that. Like this kid, that right there, what she was saying about him, kind of sound. It made me think of that because he 200 in the negative right now. If you do send me some money, I ain't gonna get it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, bro, how did these folks not know like how to run third-party plays and shit? You know what I mean? Like, bro, send it over here. So you know what I mean? Like, even if you got to break 10-20% off to the homie over here, it's better to get that 80% than it is just to get nothing.
So that's how it is in the chain gang. If you owe money to like medical, or if you owe money to like the state, like, so like if you catch like a destruction of state property, DR, disciplinary report, right? And you go to DR court and they sentence you for it. Part of your sentence is going to be some type of restitution. So if that, bro, and they be taxing, I'm talking about, bro, you'll look, if you get a destruction of state property charge, whatever it may be, the sheet, like what I'm talking about, $60 for a sheet. If you rip that sheet, 60, bam, uniform, another 80, wham. I'm talking about, and it goes negative. It makes your account go negative. So at the end of the day, like if you owe the state money or you owe the county jail money, you just find somebody. Yeah, you just find somebody in the pod and be like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna drop money on your books." You got to find somebody trustworthy now. You can't just find anybody. Somebody will check in with your shit. You fuck around, put 100 on their books. Next thing you know, they packing it up in the middle of the night. They gone. They going to another part to enjoy that 100.
Right. Well, part of that too, though, is old Stephan. He got himself sequestered. You know what I mean? There ain't nobody else around. Like, I mean, I know later on he was giving folks his little PIN number to use the phone and all that later on. But we talking about this when he was still in the little counties and the little transfer centers and the little receptions and all that, right? So like, he be trying to be sequestered, bro. Homie was scared with due cause.
Yeah. No doubt.
Thank you, Mallory Taylor, for the donation. Eileen, thank you. Glitchdoll, thank you. Natasha, appreciate y'all.
Shout out to Clue and Cletus, man. Let me just say shout out to Clue and Cletus for this video right here, because at the end of the day, when it all boils back down to the privacy complaints and not AS not taking accountability, because Cletus has uploaded this video twice, and this one already has a privacy complaint, so it'll probably have to be uploaded again. You get what I'm saying? So Cletus and Clue are both putting in work for us to actually get the full concept and the full dialogue of the emails, because truth be told, not everybody wants to sit down for 5 hours and read fucking 200 pages, 100 pages, whatever y'all said, 60 emails or whatever the hell y'all said. Not everybody got time to sit down and read all that shit. So the fact that they put it together and put it, and then hold on, let's go even deeper. The fact that y'all keep privacy striking them for something you said.
For a whole game you created.
For something you wrote. Make it make sense. You sending a privacy strike on them for something you wrote. And you're like, oh, it's because they use AI voices. So are you that close with Stephan that it irks you that they altered his voice? I don't know.
I know. So that's not protecting his picture.
That's so funny you say that. They've been going around saying, "Oh, dude, Cletus is weird for making step." So, would you want him to make him some kind of fucking make him sound great, dude? It's a fucking chomo. Of course, he's gonna make him sound like a weirdo. He is a weirdo. So, I do want to say,
creep.
thank you to Cletus. Thank you. Sorry, Crow. Thank you to Cletus.
No,
thank you to Cluminati. We appreciate y'all. And we're also gonna go later on when we're gonna cover. We got some other topics. They have an AI song, and I think it has subliminals in there. We're gonna get to that. Go ahead, Crow.
They got a couple of them.
Boy, listen, I ain't got no dog in that fight. You hear me? or that I ain't even gonna call it a fight because it's not a fight, it's a disagreement. I ain't got no dog in that disagreement, right? But damn, they snapping now. They got some lyrics. They got some bars.
I heard Cletus is musically inclined, bro. I have heard that through the grapevine.
Bars is bars, bro. I sat there and listened to it and was like, damn, that shit, kind of made my head go like,
Hey, they talking about that shit weird, bro. They talking about they talking about Cletus making this weird, bro. Like, I think this is brilliant. Just on my own end of it, like taking them emails and putting it in an AI form and doing everything that you did with that right there, bro. I personally think that was a brilliant move. So all of that weird stuff, like, you can miss me with it, bro, because that was a smart move.
Trust me, it is. Or he wouldn't be getting copy privacy complaints if it wasn't. You know, they wouldn't be so upset about it.
Think about this, Plug. I could sit here and talk about all kinds of stuff that isn't true about you, and it wouldn't make you feel no type of way. But the moment I say something that's true about you, that you know is true, and you feel it in your heart, that's when you're going to feel a way. That's when you're going to want to strike what I said, right? So that part.
Listen, man, I also want to clear some shit up too, because like at the end of the day, they like shout out to Queen B and shout out to Live Thankful for the $50 super sticker. And shout out to Queen B, right? But they are trying to say that like Queen B and people behind the scenes rallied the prison genre onto this and all type of weird ass shit. Like, bro, I shit you not, I did not know Queen B until the day I went live. Literally,
first of all, we haven't been
while I was live is when I learned about who Queen B was. While I was live is when I learned about who half of these people were, right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna say my side. White Boy Locked In Radio covers all type of true crime communities. He was inclined to these emails. He knows that I and the YouTube streets have been covering Stephan Stearns for well over a year.
Yeah.
He thought it would be in our best interest to see these emails.
Shout out to him.
He sent me the PDF. I then forwarded the PDF to Plug. I then went on to a conference call with multiple people involved with the YouTube streets and Raw Talk, and we discussed this. It had nothing to do with Queen B. It had nothing to do with Truth. It had nothing to do with Granny's Watching. It had nothing to do with any of these channels whom I'm just learning of.
Didn't even know.
Didn't even know until I started doing this, and now they're cool. I like Queen B. She's cool in my book. So is goddamn Granny's Watching is cool in my book. Cletus and Clue is cool in my book. They cool in my book. Because at the end of the day, they didn't do what you did. They didn't sit down and have fucking a full-blown fucking relationship with a chomo. Period.
Yep.
Facts.
So yeah, we're gonna play this call. What was I gonna say before that? Dang, I lose my point when I was listening to you, Pino. I'll come back to it.
Just to carry on what Pino was saying, bro. I said it on my own live. Like, I caught wind of that too, folks. Somebody that it was a planned excursion or whatever, bro. Nah, like, man, all I knew was we got this Google Drive, right? And then next thing I know, we all talking, and it's like, all right, well, we're gonna do this tonight, right? We're gonna review these emails tonight, and we was moving on, bro. We was moving on to the next thing. We already know what we was moving on to, right? Like we've had to leave that behind somewhat, but it was never like I described it before, bro. It's like we got the emails, bro. We went, it's like a 12-pack of soda. We went to open up the first one, and the whole 12-pack exploded, and everything got sticky, bro. That's exactly what happened.
So I want to say this. So I see a lot of channels, they call us a prison genre. We came from the prison genre, but that was years ago. I mean, how many interviews in a case of people involved with the case do you need for us to be part of true crime? When in the Austin Drummond case, who went and grabbed the inmate that was locked up with Austin Drummond? Us. Who gets involved? Gets in there? What are you talking about? So when it comes to like the prison genre, we come from covering the prison genre, and Pino is part of the prison genre. But at the end of the day, we cover YouTubers. This is the YouTube streets. and this bitch is a YouTuber and is
there's a lot of crossover, bro. There's a lot of crossover. Take the Mackenzie Shirilla case, bro. You went ahead and you got two different females that was in there with her. You know what I mean? And how you do that?
Before all the news stations too. Before all this shit. This was a year ago when we did this. By the way,
before the Netflix, before any of that, bro. How you think that happens, man? Because there's a crossover there because they were in prison. We were prison genre, true crime. You know what I mean? Like it all matches up. So. You know what I mean? That's just more deflection, bro. That's more magic tricks and misdirection, man.
No grifting over here, bro. We haven't did those little, what do they do? Those little like sweepstakes and like little games and shit. We never sold no merch. No grifting, no grift maxing like these other YouTube creators.
Bro. Some of these bitches remind me of Milk 74, bro. I feel like I'm beefing with Milk 74 again, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a good comparison,
bro. Yeah, he was real deal, bro. So for those that don't know who Milk 74 is, I was beefing with another YouTuber long time ago. Beef with many YouTubers in and out of the prison genre, which I'm not even in anymore. Haven't covered prison genre in over a year.
You covered the true crime aspect of prison. So if an inmate's locked up, he'll be able to tell you what's going on with him. Go ahead.
Memberships in the chat.
Let me just and shout out to the 10 memberships that were just gifted into the chat. I didn't get a chance to see the name. But what I was gonna say is I forgot.
Oh man, I don't even know where you're going with either.
I was
beefing with lots of genre.
Yeah, Milk 74. I'm just saying he's remedial, bro. I'm sorry, I've been hitting the little TAC card. But listen, Milk 74. I feel like I'm dealing with Milk 74 all over again. For those that don't know who Milk 74 was, he was a white gangbanger from California, but he was remedial. He wasn't he was remedial, and we didn't figure it out until like a couple weeks into beefing with him because we didn't hear him enough to know that he was remedial. And then I had to sit back behind the scenes and be like, damn, I'm dealing with somebody who's not working with a full box of crayons. And I kind of that's why I say I like Milk now. I don't even you know what I mean? Milk is my friend now.
Right.
I like Milk.
If you think about the people that you know, like if we go through and we list off, you know what I mean, Gilberts, and like we list off a whole list of people, man. There's obviously something wrong mentally. You know what I mean? The people who act certain ways on here, it's damn near obvious that there's something mentally, some form or another. There's something going on or not there.
I agree.
All right, so we're going to get to this call. We're going to get to the point. This is like the wrap up part of it. And then I know that we say it's the end of the chapter, but it's really not. So after we get to the end, I'm going to go back and see if there's anything we missed and we'll cover again because there's a lot of small talk that we necessarily don't really give a fuck. Stephan starts talking about how he likes his third belly button clean with freaking toothpaste or something. You know, we don't care. So let's just continue to this part, and at the end of it, I have some highlighted parts too, and then we are going to get into the elevated truth crash out. Okay, there's a lot going on with that. Let's get to it. Yeah.
The order for the suppressions, and the deadline is coming up for the trial. So I want a continuation since scheduling is tight, and they all want time to react to whatever the order may be. I just got the tablet, but the system will go down from 10:30 till noon, so I will have to wait to respond to your previous message. I just wanted to thank you and let you know, protesting on your behalf. And she has not asked about you, at least she hasn't asked me at all. I don't know if she still talks to my mom about you, but I have basically just left the situation alone.
Now, right there, she's asking
on that.
Right there, Jessica on the previous emails asking about guilty of crime. So there's obviously tension there. You know what I mean? Not just that. And Jessica's paranoid because guilty of crime's on her ass. Let's continue.
Approach. The way I feel about it all is just that if people are going to be making things up or speculating about me, I might as well debunk some of that by setting the record straight on a few things myself. At least things that don't have anything to do directly with my case.
Okay, man. Okay, man. Once you do the crime that he's committed, there's no turn, dude. There's no rules, bro. When it comes to Stephen Stearns, you can make a lie about Stephen Stearns. I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna fucking
Right.
share it, dude. I'm gonna promote it. Shit,
Yeah.
dude. Fuck
There's-
Stephen Stearns. He lost
There's
that
no
privilege.
coming back. There's no coming back from what he did. That's why
Nah.
I said that shit before, bro. There's things you could
right.
come back from, and then there's things that are just unforgivable. There's unforgivable. I like to call them unforgivable sins. And
Mhm.
these are the things that he did was unforgivable.
And
Not
what allegedly Jessica did is unforgettable.
yes,
Ooh.
unforgettable. Ooh, bars.
Ooh.
Because
Yeah.
look, on YouTube, no one's gonna forget that. Like you being around in the chat, oh, there she is. There's Stearns' ex. You know, they're
Yeah.
always gonna troll her for the rest of her time on YouTube. I'm not
Name
lying.
change and
That's
all,
what they
bro.
do.
Like
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can't just take it, if you can't just take what the fuck is being dished out, I mean, again, rewinding back to the beginning of this live stream, I'm in fear of my life in the grocery store. They're gonna be like, "Hey, that's that Chomo sympathizer."
Wait.
No, nobody,
they're not.
nobody
Just on
is
YouTube.
thinking about you.
Yeah.
No, literally, we're literally reviewing emails on YouTube that you wrote.
Yeah, it all comes back to controlling your own actions.
It's wild, bro. It's wild.
What happened to just covering true crime? You don't have to go message the killer. Like just cover it. Like we would
Right.
never you would have never been known like by us. We would never even know who the hell you are, lady.
At all.
And we wouldn't have to be bringing this POS back up.
Back to that. Like, cause
But-
like
Yeah,
Krupp
so
said,
with
Go ahead.
we threw
My
him
bad.
in the trash.
Yeah, we did. But
We
but
threw-
but
we
with
threw
that
Stephan in
said,
the trash.
RIP Maddie.
Yeah.
All
No,
bad.
RIP Maddie, definitely. But like you said, bro, we covered Stephan. We threw him in the trash, and we were like, he's gonna rot away. Hopefully, somebody will get to him on the inside, and that would be the. I even talked to Plug about it. We were like, the next time we're gonna cover him, it'll be somebody got to him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was the whole MO. The next time, because we have full faith that somebody's going to get to him. I know eventually
Yeah.
somebody's going to get to him. He won't be able to run and hide in the Department of Corrections forever. I
Time keeps on
spent 2
slipping.
bids in the Department of Corrections. I've been to 5 different camps. There is no possible way he's going to stay at Wakulla Annex for his life sentence. He will be moved. He will end up on a killer compound, and he will be dealt with. Now, the manner he's dealt with, I don't know. He could be a girlfriend. He could be getting extorted. He could. There's plenty of things.
All of it.
He could be washing drawers. He could be just making beds, sweeping floors, and washing drawers for the person who's extorting him. I don't know what the outcome's going to be, but I
Granny
do have
watching in the
full
chat.
faith. I do have full faith that eventually somebody will get to Stephan. And from my Department of Corrections experience, from my 2 prison bids, I know for a fact that he cannot remain at Wakulla Annex for the rest of his life, and he cannot hide in a protection management dorm for the rest of his life, because Florida does not protect you for the rest of their life. They just move you to a new compound.
As they should.
So that being said, that's why we threw Stephan in the trash, because we figured the next time we cover him, somebody got him.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
news to celebrate.
It-
It wasn't this
It
shit.
would be worth covering, right?
Yeah, it was news to celebrate. Hey, guys, guess what's up? Somebody got
Ding,
Stephan.
ding, ding,
We
ding.
FOIA'd the DR. Here it is. We got everything. We got the incident report. That was going to be the celebration. Now, instead of celebrating, we're fucking dealing with a Wade Wilson wife 2.0.
God, you do that, dude.
I don't know what else to call it.
The next generation, bro.
I will say though, I've seen worse from the Wade wives, but at the same
yeah, of
time,
course.
none of them were a YouTuber. This is
Right.
the first time in history for us.
And none of them were
these
selling
shit-
merch of the victim either.
Yeah.
See, that's another element to this whole thing. I forget every time. That is diabolical. That is disgusting.
I can't forget it.
And then
It's the
Pino, and then
first
y'all got
stop.
her to take that down on the live, man. Okay, man.
I
Pat on
mean,
the back.
I'm not gonna take credibility for. I'm gonna say it was a community effort. I'm gonna say shout out to the community, shout out to the YouTube streets, shout out to Krupp, shout out to AGB to Don, shout out to Queen B, shout out to Granny's Watching, shout out to all the channels that were involved in this. It was a community effort, and it was a small victory for us. It was a big victory, but it was small. The next victory is, you know, these emails. We need an explanation. We need some type of accountability.
We need all of them.
We need some type of accountability, or we just need you to just bye-bye. That's that.
But see, like, to me, the explanation, the accountability, the apology, like, it's good you took that original apology down, because if there's a FOIA that comes out and we find out these are for sure hand-picked emails, and that there's a bunch that you didn't put out there, like,
that's gonna be bad.
You know what I mean? Like,
I have a feeling okay, so I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm just gonna keep it a bill. If I don't know who handpicked them, chat, maybe you could help me out. I don't know who handpicked these.
From what I heard, she did.
If AS is the one that handpicked these emails, and if that is accurate, I know for a fact that there is a dirty email somewhere in there. And when I say dirty, I mean you were talking. I'm dead serious. If she handpicked,
I understand where you're coming from.
There is 100%. If she handpicked these emails, I 100% believe that there's an email being hidden, and that email contains some sexual, nasty shit.
If only one. You know
like I'm talking about like how Jesse used to get down with Wade type shit.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Speculate.
Go ahead, Corrupt.
No, I'm just saying, bro, like, and not just one either. Like, one, like, bro, if that happens one time, it ain't gonna happen one time. You know what I mean?
Disgusting to think about.
Oh, dude, I guarantee these bitches are messaging Koberger. Let's start there and get to that. Let's get to that. Some of these bitches are messaging Koberger. Dude, they can't be so obsessed with this case and think he's innocent. And then just imagine they're probably messaging him.
Oh, you
They
right.
think he's innocent, bro.
You right.
Which is crazy, guys. Come on. Bro, you guys go watch Brian Enton. He did an interview with the defense, somebody that was on the defense's team that had access to Brian Koberger's cell phone and seen Brian Koberger was in the middle of that house like a week before or 2 weeks before the crime even happened. Get the fuck out of here. And Maddie was in the apartment next door to his in another party, and they have him at a gas station or a liquor store or whatever, both at the same dude. They know who he was targeting. Brian Koberger did the crime. Stop the cap, man. We're tired of this shit.
So
true crime.
Sweets hit you with a 5 bone and said, "Thanks for covering. I saw that she mailed him books. I didn't know that." And she also said, "I'm betting there are phone calls as well."
I was thinking that too. I heard about the books. I didn't never know of proof of it. But
if there are phone calls, you know, shout out to phone calls from prison, but we'll get them.
Let me ask you something, Pino. You've been in the Florida Department of Corrections just like Stephan Stearns. And what's the equivalent of somebody gifting you a book? Is that what a pen pal would do?
So let me just let me correct that statement. Not just like Stephan Stearns, because Stephan Stearns is in there on a whole different nature.
I didn't say charges. I said charges. I said
I was a bad kid that used to just take shit that didn't belong to me. But
we all know that. But
yes, that is if you have a female to send you books and novels, that's a little bit more than your average pen pal. That's somebody who dropping shit for you. I haven't seen the receipt of books and novels, but if somebody send it to me, because I will be going live on this tomorrow, and I would like to talk about that because that's something that I'm just learning. She sent him books.
That's currency.
That's currency. That's the equivalent of commissary, basically.
Wow.
this book right here.
You could title it alive that she sent him commissary.
Yeah, let me. I got 3
She
phones.
put
No,
money on his
listen.
books.
This
Yeah.
book right here. I'm sorry. I keep all these phones on top of this book. This book right here. This book on the compound you can sell for $50. $50 worth of commissary. This is a book that costs $30 at Barnes and Noble, $30 to $40, and you can sell it on the compound for $50 worth of commissary. Why? Because it's a very sought after, popular book. So, depending on what she sent him, yeah, I would say
Well,
that's
how many
the
books? How many
equivalent of
books? So
currency.
she definitely spent over $100.
Just on the
Well,
emails.
Well, yeah, dude, you got all right. So first and foremost, you have to order the book. It's not like you can go to a cheap bookstore. You have to order the book with the Florida Department of Corrections, with any county jail in Florida. You have to order the book either directly through the distributor, which would be Barnes and Noble or wherever you're buying your book from, but you have to order it directly through the distributor. So like Barnes and Noble would be a prime example. When I was in Broward County Jail, my people sent me books. It came directly from Barnes and Noble. So they would call Barnes and Noble, put the order in through Barnes and Noble, and then put the address as the jail. It would go through the chaplain. The chaplain would approve the book. Then the book would come down the line in the mail to me. But yeah, it's the equivalent of commissary. I mean, it's not the same. It's not like you're gonna eat the fucking book, but if it's a good enough book, you can sell it.
I mean, it's still worthy of a title that she put money on Stern's books.
Well, listen, anything of value is considered he's right though. He's right. He's right, because when you think about it, anything of value is currency.
Yeah.
Stamps are currency. Coffee is currency. Cigarettes are currency. Honey buns are currency. Books are currency.
That pin code on his phone currency. Because he does talk about that in this too.
And not every book is currency, but if you have some fire ass books, that can be currency. People will pay you to let me hold them books for the weekend. You know, especially a reader, an avid reader, bro. I used to read so much, bro. If you had fire books, bro, I used to keep 3 or 4 fire ass books in my locker in case somebody else had a fire book. So I would be like, hey, yo, I got this James Patterson for whatever novel you have. You get what I'm saying? And it had to be fire. It had to be like a David Baldassi or another James Patterson or like a Tom Clancy or a Stephen King. It had to be like a fire novel that I haven't read in order for me to come up off this fire novel and trade with you.
It's like barter system.
Yeah.
Any other barter, bro.
Yeah, I love reading too. Reading puts me in another world.
Which, are there any rumors or reports that you have heard that you want to ask me about? I have heard there are rumors about me getting beat up, overdosing so much coffee because I'm supposedly getting extorted, threatened, or strong-armed for commissary snacks, all sorts of things, perpetuated by the same few idiots.
What? Run that back.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had this ready for you, bro. I already knew it. Hold on.
What'd he say?
He
said
said
he was getting
that
extorted?
he's being like a smart ass, sarcastic. Like I don't know. At least that's how the tone is. But he was getting extorted at one point.
I was
but
just
in
going
the
to
county jail.
Because this is in the county jail.
Yeah,
he was in the county jail. So I was going to say that goes back to our videos on your channel and my channel from over a year ago of Stephan Stearns being extorted by the Bloods in the county jail. Allegedly.
Which, are there any rumors or reports that you have heard that you want to ask me about? I have heard there are rumors about me getting beat up, overdosing so much coffee because I'm supposedly getting extorted, threatened, or strong-armed for.
So keyword there, he said rumors.
And he said supposedly.
Yeah. But he's being detailed right here. Strong arm for commissary snacks, extorted, threatened. It's like he's almost
I
playing it
mean,
off, like it isn't happening to him, but it is.
where is he learning this information from? If they're just
I
rumors, where are you
believe his
learning the
mom,
information?
probably his mom. His mom is invested into the YouTube channels of of people making videos on him.
All sorts of things perpetuated by the same few idiots on YouTube, it seems. Like I said, the truth is too boring, so people are making up all sorts of things for clickbait and clout chasing. Well, I will
You talking
send
about
this
jumpsuit
off and
Pablo?
hope to hear.
Yeah, he's talking about jumpsuit Pablo. Listen, man, Pablo put a 50 pack on him, bro. Could that get done, Pino? How much? Like, can we play
Yeah.
hypothetical Minecraft land? Is that something that's a possibility?
You mean what? Put a bag on him?
Put a bag
Yeah.
on him, yeah.
Yeah, but he would have to be at a different camp. He at Wakulla Annex right now, and he's in a protection dorm. He's basically in like a program dorm. So like the people that are in the dorm with him that are not under protection like him, are there to complete a program, and they don't want to fuck up and get a DR and go to a different compound. Some of them are scared to go to regular compounds, so they signed up for the program or the program dorm. But like I said, he won't survive in there forever. As you can see, we just covered his DR, like what, the beginning of this year, we covered the DR that he got where the CO tried to move him, and he said, I would rather go to confinement than get moved. And I don't know if it was classification that spared him. They still gave him the DR, they still gave him sanctions on the DR, but they spared him and left him back in that dorm. But that, like I said, it won't happen forever. It can't happen forever, bro. I've seen somebody sit on a compound for 14 years and they told him to pack it up because he'd been on the compound too long. Pack it up. Classification got you on a transfer list. You've been here too long. So
he said clickbait and clout chasing. He has the nerve to be able to dictate what people do and how they make money off of his chomo ass, right? Like, dude, you've lost all that. You're never gonna be able to tell what YouTubers to do. And honestly, everybody that's made money off this dude, fuck him, bro. He's a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck if it's clickbait and clout chasing or like a jumpsuit Pablo clickbait type shit. Fuck him, bro.
Yeah, he is a piece of shit. Grade A piece of shit.
Back soon. It's she is she. Hey Jessica, finally got a good new tablet so I can take some time to respond about the hearing today. It's just the joint motion for continuation since the judge has not issued an order yet on the suppressions. He's still working on that, and the deadline for the trial was coming up in 2 weeks. Both sides are basically saying they need time to respond to whatever the order may be, and plus schedules need to line up. The judge is very busy, the state is very busy, my team is very busy, everyone is busy and needs to coordinate for when their schedules can all line up.
All right, Slew to Live, thankful for the donations. The 49 and the 499 says Koberger was in Clue's video right before he was arrested. Really, was Cluminati the video that when Koberger was like on a panel or whatever audio? That's crazy. Thanks for covering. Go ahead, Corrupt.
I was just gonna say, bro, we got in the chat, Katie all of the days said, wow, I didn't know there was so much hate for Jumpsuit. What's going on? What did I miss? How is this possible?
Nah, there ain't no hate for Jumpsuit. He's
ain't no hate. I'm finna just
hate.
Pino.
But
it's no hate. I'm just gonna slap the shit out of him.
Spade, that's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. But Pino he gonna smack it, bro.
No, listen. I listen. Not only do you guys have, and this is just, all bullshit aside, not only do you guys have the fight of me and Jumpsuit Pablo to look forward to, but you also have the post stream that me and Jumpsuit Pablo are gonna do together to look forward to. So this is not like we're gonna fight and then we're coming back to YouTube to beef for another 2 years and talk shit about each other. No, we're gonna fight and then we're gonna stream together after.
Yeah.
So just to show you, and it's more to show the community. It's more to show the community at the end of the day that you can scrap and y'all can you know, talk afterwards, and you know, sometimes scrapping does settle differences, and you hold a deeper respect for the person. I don't know about you, but I grew up fighting, and a lot of the people in my neighborhood who I did fight, we became some of the closest friends after we scrapped. Like
Yup,
we sat
100.
there and bro, like my homeboy Courtney right now, who's doing a 13-year bid right now in Georgia Department of Corrections. We fought every day for months before we became tight.
Yup.
You see what I'm saying?
I
So
got a similar story. Yup.
it's like that, and a lot of people can
Yeah.
relate to that, bro. I've fought some of my best friends and became really closer with them afterwards. Like even Cyro, bro. Like Plug knows Cyro. Cyro's somebody
Yeah.
who I've known since I was 10. I've been in really nasty arguments with Cyro to where we were gonna rip each other's head off, and we didn't. We ended up talking about it afterwards, and after we talked about it and we apologized to each other, brother, I swear to God, we became even tighter of
Yeah.
friends, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes shit can be talked about. Sometimes you need to throw a couple of 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? And then let's talk. You know,
Yeah. No, it's a known fact, bro. Like you can be butting heads. You end up throwing hands, and by the next day, you got a different type of respect for each other. That's
yeah,
just how it goes,
All right,
man. That's
so
how it is growing up. That's how it. Yeah.
yeah.
Mikasa in the chat asked, "Is Jesse head Wade Wilson wife versus ASU wins?" Jesse's got arms on her, like she almost looks like that she's got arms like that midget that just beat the Island Boy up on Brand Risk. Like Jesse would fuck AS probably in a fight, allegedly. I
Allegedly.
wouldn't want either one of them to win, but okay, let's get to it.
It's a very
Actually, I think at the end of the live, we might have to play that Island Boy fight just to lighten the mood up later on. Because look, he got beat up
Oh,
by a
that's
midget.
just
time for the legal
hilarious.
system.
Hey,
I quit.
so
I quit.
Go ahead, go ahead.
so to be fair, and I'm not just trying to take my kid's side. You know what I mean? My little son. I'm not just trying to take his side. But to be fair, that was a strong ass midget. That wasn't your
Yeah,
regular midget, bro.
they said
That
he could deadlift 700 pounds, bro. They say he could
Bro,
deadlift 700 pounds.
to be fair, do your homework on that midget. That was not your regular midget. That was like super. That was if midgets had a Superman. And let me
So you're
be
saying it's not like Ted Investigates side, like he's not like Ted.
no, let me be politically correct. Small person, right?
Actually,
That's not
they think that's like, I don't know. But go ahead. I've heard mixed feelings about that. But go ahead.
okay.
They like dwarf too, but dwarf sounds very like
Dwarf,
derogatory.
whatever you want to call him. This wasn't your regular dwarf. This midget was strong. Bro, you heard what Croc just said? The man could deadlift 700. A midget deadlifting 700, bro. The midget had arms like this. Like if you look at him,
Bro.
he a little cocky ass, bro. He ain't no, bro.
Bro, his gloves almost come up to his
shit, like-
elbow, homie. The
Bruh.
gloves almost come up to his elbow when he put them gloves on. The regular size regulation gloves. He almost bro. He almost was just full force arm, bro. Like it's almost to his elbow, man. It was wild. Y'all are see.
Bruh,
Salute to
listen.
everybody on the kick listening to.
Listen.
Salute the kick. Go ahead.
That's some listen, that's a lose-lose situation there, bro. I don't know if I would have went into that fight. I don't know if I would have fought a midget, bro.
I mean,
I'm sorry, bro,
he
because
need that check, bro. He needed that check, obviously.
I don't know if bro, that's a loot, bro. If he would have beat him up, everybody would have been like, "Ooh, the Island Boy finally beat somebody up." It was a small person, but they got beat up, and now it's like, "Ooh, the Island Boy got beat up by a small person." It's a lose-lose situation. It's not, bro. In the chain gang, let me refer to the chain gang. In the chain gang, you don't fight a sissy.
I was about to say,
and
Well,
there's
what's a sissy?
No offense to anybody. Your preference is your preference. I have no problem with you. But in the chain gang, a sissy is somebody who likes the same sex, right? So you can put two and two together. Politically correct, a homosexual. So in the chain gang, it's a lose-lose situation. Why is it a lose-lose situation? Because if you fight the sissy and the sissy whoop your ass, you just got whooped by a sissy. If you beat the sissy up, you just whoop the sissy. It's a lose-lose situation. So like stuff like that, you just gotta stay away. I would have stayed away from it. I wouldn't have fought no midget. I'm sorry. And jumpsuit got 20 pounds. I'm fighting somebody 20 pounds heavier than me and 2 inches taller than me, bro. You see what I'm saying? But he ain't a midget. Yeah,
What about Dave?
Who? Dave. Who's Dave? You talking about the Dave from the trailer park? Bitches.
Dave the sissy? No, I'm just playing.
You talking about
let's continue.
that
I'm
Dave?
just messing around.
I'll beat the shit out of that dude. I ain't
I
never
tried to
even.
email. He's dodging smoke too. We emailed him trying to come up. He doesn't want to come to the congregation, but whatever. We're gonna have
Hold on.
respect. He's a vet, right? He's a veteran.
You talking about that dude?
Who is it?
What dude? Who's that? What the hell? You got a picture of this dude? You
talking about that dude?
I don't even know who that is.
I'll beat the shit out of him. He know who he is. I'll beat the shit out of him. Real life.
Oh no.
Dave
County, apparently. However, I was not transported for that today. I'm still in my cell right now, so I guess they didn't need me to be physically present for that. No clue if I will video in or not. Probably not, I'm guessing, since I was due to start in 20 minutes and I've not heard anything yet. I appreciated the heads up from you, though. Thanks for that. Now on to your main message. Yeah, people seem to be hearing all these rumors about the amount of coffee I get, and I guess they can't fathom the fact that I just like coffee and drink a lot of it. I drink at least 2 per day most of the time, and I need enough to last me a week at a time, which would be 14 coffees. However, I usually order 16, 20 coffees per week because there are some days I like to have more than 2. There are also times when the commissary delivery doesn't come on the day it should, and it helps to have some extras. And there are times when I ration the coffee in such a way that I build up a nice excess and can hold off on the coffee order 1 week to order extra snacks instead. So there are many reasons I order as much coffee as I do, and none of them have anything to do with bribery, extortion, or threats. And yeah, sometimes I will give a coffee or 2 to a trustee, like the guy who exchanges books with me sometimes. Or like the other day, I got a haircut, and
so there you go. So he's good. There's a lot of stuff right there, Pino, that you can touch on. But he's basically, the books that he's getting, he can exchange too. That there you go. You just said it earlier.
I
how
told
he
you that.
can. Yep.
Yeah. You could trade them for anything. It's at the end of the day, if it's a good book, bro, if it's a good book, it's valuable. You know what I mean? If it's a shitty book, like if it's and for those that don't, know what I'm talking about, I'm just gonna get a little more in depth. If it's a 1994 country western novel, love novel, it ain't worth shit. But if it's like the newest Stephen King novel that barely anybody has on the compound, then it's worth something. If it's the newest Jane Patterson or the newest Tom Clancy or whatever, you know what I mean, then it's worth something. There's a bunch of other authors that I'm leaving out, but like then it's worth something. Many are asking, Ashley Banfield did an episode shield on Brian K. last video, watched before arrested. One was Illuminati video, crime scene cleanup.
Oh, no way. That is super interesting. Brian Koberger watched a Illuminati video before he got locked up. That's interesting. That means Illuminati was doing work out here, and he was interested, probably his own case, and that's crazy, bro. Holy crap. Salute to Sweet ZZ, many are at. Oh yeah, that's who just donated right there. Salute to you, and then Katie, all of the days, and then anybody we missed, thank you so much. We appreciate the donations. Julie in New Jersey, Live thankful. Eileen, I appreciate you.
Mike crazy.
Beard trim. The trusty barber did a good job and was very nice, and we had chatted a bit. I asked him if I could give him a pack of ramen as a tip, and he asked if I had coffee instead. So I said, sure, man, and gave him 2 coffees packets as a tip for a good job. The trustees work hard, and other inmates will often throw them a little something. We all do that.
You want to touch on that, Pino? Do you really throw the trustees extra shit for working hard? Or do you throw the trustee shit when you want them to get you some shit? You know? I think he walked
Sometimes,
away.
and most people
No,
are
that
willing to share
definitely
Go
when you
when
ahead,
need
go
them
ahead,
to
Kuro.
do. It definitely
Yeah.
got to be when you need them to do something. You know what I mean? You need them to move this over there or get that to me or yeah. But I mean though, but Stefan's a weirdo though, bro. Like when you ask somebody if you can give them a tip, like you usually just give them a tip, and then for them to be like, oh no, I don't want your ramen noodles as a tip, but you got some coffee. Like it just sound funny, you know what I mean? Like if you're gonna give somebody a tip, you're gonna give them what you're gonna give them, and that's what you're gonna give them. Like
Mike
it just sound funny.
Mike D said Pino and I would probably get in trouble if we hung out. I read that wrong at first. I'm like, I had to put a pause at the end of that.
Nah,
But
he
I get
had
what he's saying. I get what
Mike.
he's saying.
Mike
He's a
dropped a
Woods. Shout out to the
comment
Woods, man.
earlier. Yeah, he dropped a comment earlier that was pretty funny. I ain't gonna lie, it had me rolling, bro.
Shout out to the East Coast New York Woods, man. Let's go.
they can with someone in need, as long as that person is
Oh,
cool.
Pino, while you walked away, he just talked about how he gives the trustees some extra ketchup packets and shit because they work hard. Now, in your experience of being in prison and county jail, are you giving the trustees shit for working hard, or are you giving them shit for something else?
I ain't giving the trustee shit for working hard, bitch. What the fuck? The dep do that?
That sounds
So
like he's getting extorted by the trustees, bro.
that sound weird. Listen,
Yeah.
I've done a lot of time in the county jail. That shit sound weird. Okay, so you have to understand the trustee, they get paid by the deputy. So
Mhm.
people, and it's not cash, it's not honey buns and chips. They get paid coffee by the deputy. 9 times out of
Mhm.
10, when the dep go to the dep lounge, they either get them coffee or maybe sometimes like a little dep lounge plate. Um, and DEP stands for deputy. But you ain't paying nobody for being a good trustee. What he doing? Giving you extra chemicals, or he got to be doing something? He got to be giving you some
Yeah,
dope, some cigarettes, some extra
yeah,
chemicals,
something.
something.
Moving something from one place to
Yeah,
another, doing
moving a
something,
kite
bro.
over, like trying to send
Yeah,
a note to the girls' pod, which is on the other side. You know what I mean? Or
something.
pull a maneuver, get
It's
something out the
anything.
visitation trash can or something like that. But not no
Hey,
just because, hey,
he
bro, here's a good job. What the
hey,
fuck?
I'm running your pockets for them catch-up packs. No, that's what's happening. He getting his packs ran, bro.
Yeah, it sound. I mean, maybe it's because from what I remember about the Stephen Stearns case, he was segregated, he was secluded, he was not with um a lot of population. He was at one point somewhere around Jeremy Dewitt, which is crazy. But that's a
Mhm.
story for another day. But I mean, I don't know what he could be paying for, bro. He paying for something. He ain't paying because they a good trustee. Ain't no such thing. Ain't no fucking such thing as paying somebody because they a good trustee. I done paid orderlies and trustees before for some extra chemicals. You know what I mean? Because
Hey,
they get the chemical cart before anybody.
yeah,
So like the chemical cart come with
cleaner.
bleach, fabuloso, all that good shit. And if you want your cell to smell good, like I ain't like to live in a dirty cell. As soon as you move me into a cell, I'm goddamn Cuban mopping the whole floor. I'm talking about I'm mopping that bitch, then I'm taking my towel, I'm putting it on the bottom of a stick or something. I'm putting shampoo VO5 all over the floor, maybe some head and shoulders on the floor. I'm talking about scrubbing with a rag, then wiping it back up, then cleaning it again. So I don't know, maybe he was
Hey,
paying for chemicals.
maybe somebody's sneaking a Game Boy Color in there for him, and that would be kind of awkward to boof that. You know what I mean? But
A
it could be a
Tamagotchi,
possibility.
not a Game Boy Color.
Yeah,
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi would probably be better for the body, but he probably wants the full thing, bro. He don't want a cell phone. He wants a Game Boy Color.
Mm. Yeah, you can't get that.
Salute to the chat, though, man. YouTube Streets Podcast. We in the building. New Age Plug. We got Pino Raw Talk. Corrupt Cartel in the building.
Hey,
We're at an
there.
intermission right now. I had to
I
take a
mean,
smoke break.
I
But
can't put it past maybe AS sending him some buses. I mean, we haven't seen everything, bro.
Busted,
We
baby.
haven't seen everything. We haven't seen all the emails. Um,
Hey, GB.
you
Hey, GB
know,
in the chat. What up, bro?
maybe AS sent him a busted picture.
Hey,
Maybe that's what she had.
We know she be sending pictures. We know that much, right?
We know that much. We do know that much.
Yeah.
And
so
I mean,
not out of it's not out of the element there, huh?
No, nothing.
Pirates of the Chomo Beans, like something like a pirate theme picture sent to him, allegedly.
Pirates of the Flicking Beans.
Of the Flicking Beans. That is highly inappropriate.
That is very highly inappropriate. Come on, Corrupt. Come on, man.
What we talking about, bro? We talking about prison food, bro. What do you mean?
I said Chomo Beans, and you took it to another level, brother. Holy
we talking
crap.
about prison food, bro. Okay, you know what I mean?
Oh,
got them refried beans and motherfucking egg drops. Like he got all kinds of little prison cookbook ideas and shit. Like,
so
I don't know where y'all heads at.
It's crazy with this email. I think it's coming up. I'm gonna make sure it's coming up. I'm gonna check. But when he talks about the PIN code, right? The PIN code that he was giving out was to a member of Sex Money Murder that was actually in that same same facility. And he talks about his girlfriend too. Like he was messaging his girlfriend for the dude. So I don't know if that was some type of extortion they had on Stearns, or Stearns was just trying to be like he was just getting manipulated into doing that, or Stearns was just being a pussy, sissy, and giving it over.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't think Stearns would be honest to his little Blue Jay talking in them emails. You know what I mean? Like that's something we gonna have to just allegedly speculate on because yeah, I mean, bro, he wouldn't be saying like, "Oh, I'm getting extorted for this and this is happening," and you know what I mean? Like he been trying to run game the whole time, bro. So
why does his stomach look like a 2-inch 3-prong binder, bro? Like, dude, I know that he doesn't technically have 3 belly buttons, but this picture right here really makes it look like it.
Man, this man looked like a melted candle, bro.
Now, she brings up the Disney. This is what I want to know, too. Allegedly, Jessica, what was your intentions on asking him about Disney a lot? Because you were very interested in his relationships that he had at Disney, and I don't know where she was trying to go with that. I think, in my opinion, she was trying to see who he dated previously and wanted to maybe, be a chameleon or mimic that and try to, like, tap into that. Or she was trying to do something for the case, like she said. But at the same time, Stephan Stearns worked at Disney, and there's a ride in Epcot that he worked at. I'm gonna show a video of the tour. I want to know. I actually went to that time frame, 2022 to 2023, to see if we could try to find Stephan Stearns, like a video on YouTube. Maybe somebody went by him, but I didn't see anything so far. But yeah, this is where he worked at.
Hey, he got 3 belly buttons?
Something like that. Something like that, bro. There's something going on there, bro. Man had hernia surgery or something going on, man. But bro, my thing when I was listening to him talk about working there, bro.
Like a female. I'm sorry, go ahead.
His arms are so
weak.
Bro,
when I was listening to him talk about that shit, bro, his memory was so vivid. Like, it made me think like what he was paying attention to all the things, right? So like hindsight 2020, bro, like who knows what was going through that man's head, because we know what he's capable of now, right? We know what type of individual this POS is, this innocence taker is now. So he working at one of them places and he can remember all of this stuff visually, like he's still there, bro. So I don't know, man. Having somebody like that in a center like that where children are around all the time, I don't, you know what I mean? Like it just makes me feel a type of way when I go out with my youngins, man. Because like you never know, bro.
Hey, he do look like a melted candle. Hey, bro, the motherfucker look like if you hit him in his solar plex, his shoulders will clap like on demand. Like he looks so, bro. His shit is sloped like a V. His shoulders, like that's not how men's shoulders supposed to look. His shoulder,
he clapped them shoulder blades, bro.
He looked like he ain't picked up a shovel a day in his life. Not a shovel, not a hammer, not. Bruh, he looked fragile. There's no other way for that shit. Like fragile, like anywhere you hit him, you breaking some shit. I don't know, Plug. What you think, bro? Bro, he looks super fragile, bro.
Oh yeah, he's soft, bro. He's just
bro,
soft.
he don't take it. He don't take his shirt off in the pen. He not he one of them that wear a shirt all the way to the shower, fully clothed all the way to the shower. Man.
And there have been times when I was out of coffee that other people have given me some. So
okay, this is repeating real quick. Hold on. Zoom up to right here.
That to grab a beer or alcoholic beverage of some type, which I often did, and then I would wander around Galaxy's Edge, just soaking up the cool Star Wars vibes and visiting the shops and drooling over whatever new lightsabers were being sold. Once I went to the droid depot and built my own droid, which was fun, and did the experience where you get to build your own lightsaber too, which was awesome. If I went to Epcot, which is where I worked, my favorite rides were Soaring Around the World. I worked at that ride. Journey into Imagination with Figment. I worked.
Okay, let's stop there. He worked at Journey into Imagination with Figment. Now, if it, a TikToker, which she might have got it from another creator, somebody could have found it. Maddie Soto had a Instagram with Figment as the at name, like it was something Figment. I don't have it up right now, but that was definitely a red flag, and it's because he worked there. Now, that's how fucking fucked up Stephan Stearns in. He used that as leverage, which is really disgusting. I'm gonna pull up. We're gonna take a look into where he worked at. Go ahead.
But he a manipulator, bro. And a lot of times people get things confused. They think that people who manipulate are like they get it confused thinking that they're intelligent people. Like other people that are looking at the situation and like, oh, he's manipulating, he's able to manipulate. Oh, that's intelligence. It's not intelligence. It's just being able to remember, being able to recall, and being able to pattern predict. You know what I mean? It's not intelligence to manipulate, bro. The dude is not an intelligent dude. Like, just wanted to make that clear.
Now, Stephan Stearns in his picture has on this shirt right here, right? And I could see when they walk in, the person that greets them doesn't have that shirt on. They have a blue shirt on. At least in the video, like this guy right here, you see that he has the blue shirt on right here. But it looks like if you look at the wall behind him, you see the lines in the wall. So this looks exactly like where Stephan Stearns was standing and pointing people out. You could actually see the podium as well. Like watch as it walks up. This is hold on, let me take that down. So this dude right here in the blue, like he's wearing blue, and if you all right, so you see that? My bad, I had this up. So that look at the background, and then look, it's the same background, same wall, and then boom, you see the podium. So that's where Stephan Stearns was. This is where he worked at, y'all, right here. Right here. Right here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the same podium.
Glimpse of evil. Yeah, that's where that picture right there. Boom.
Yep. Now I remember being a little kid and going to Epcot. I kind of remember this ride. This is like one of the non-rememberable ones. It's been there for years, but it's not like Space Mountain. You know what I mean? It's just like interesting inventions and stuff from Disney, and like a little ride that shows you stuff. Then you got like a tour guide. But I looked in a lot of these videos. I didn't see Stephan. There's Robin Williams right there from Flubber. But I didn't see Stephan Stearns in one of these YouTube videos. Maybe somebody else would see it, but that's basically it. Just want to show y'all where he was working at.
Yeah, where thousands of children walk by every day.
Yeah, wait to let him describe. Let him talk about it. Now do you see where he was at? Listen what he says.
Yeah.
Test Track, Guardians of the Galaxy, one of the best rides in any of the 4 parks. Epcot was the best. place for food and drinks, though, and often had all sorts of seasonal festivals. There is the World Showcase, which is basically all the different pavilions representing different countries arranged in a big circle around the central lagoon. And the common practice is to make your way around the world, sampling all the different foods and alcoholic beverages that are offered in each country.
I did that with my wife.
People also just
Yeah, I did that too. I did that too as a kid, but I did the soda, so they had the soda across the world. And I
I did
remember
it
like
as an adult.
Yeah, so the Chinese soda I remember tastes like it was just disgusting, like roach spray or something.
like to drink their way around the world, and there is a whole bunch of different
Never did the beers though. That'd be cool to do the beers.
internet challenges and methods to doing so. And there are a few communities, groups dedicated to that culture. Mostly, I'd stop by Mexico for a really great margarita, or Germany for some good dark beer, or China for that delicious Chinese food, or Morocco for some delicious hummus fries or baklava, or Japan for some very food flavored shaved ice with sake in it too, or some sushi. I do love sushi. Canada had some great ciders and a restaurant called Le Cellier that has really good steak. And then during the fall, they have the Food and Wine Festival, which is awesome. They set up extra booths for even more countries like Belgium, waffles, and Brazil. I love the feijoada. So much stuff there to eat and drink there. It was always a good time. If I went to Animal Kingdom, my favorite rides were Expedition Ever.
Now what's his best meal, Pino?
Those poor animals. They had to endure the presence of this fucking monster. Those poor animals. What? I'm sorry.
What would be Stephan Stern's best meal he would be able to eat right now?
Tuesday chicken tray.
It's always the chicken tray, bro. You ask
best meal, chicken on the bone.
Chicken on the bone tray, yeah.
Chicken on the bone on Tuesday, and then the next best thing is Thursday. They started giving a real Angus patty in Florida Department of Corrections on Thursday. So if you how I used to do it, like I used to play it. I knew the chef in the kitchen. So when Thursday came around, I made sure he sauced me up like 2 or 3 patties with like onions on that bitch. I'm talking about cheese. He sauced that bitch up nice for me, and then bring them back to the dorm, and I break them off $3 a piece.
Sauce it down. You do too much.
Yeah.
The African Safari and Flight of Passage, the Avatar ride in the Pandora area. Animal Kingdom has lots of great food options too, and the shopping is awesome there. Most of the sit-down restaurants were great, and the food stands and booths have some great stuff too. There are plenty of extra things to do on the side as well, like go on the nature walk they have there. Lots of shows and animal attractions. The safari is always one that I want to do. I love seeing the animals, and walking around sipping on African beer is nice. Honestly, all 4 parks have a lot to offer. Depending on what you are looking to experience. I mostly stuck to Epcot, Hollywood, and Animal Kingdom if it was just me or a group of adults. So readily available alcoholic beverages, and better for just chilling and vibing and maybe hitting a few rides if the wait times aren't too bad. Yay. Let me know if you hear or see any weird rumors. No, I can't look at YouTube on this tablet.
Man sound like he out of breath, bro. Every sentence he sound like he out of breath.
Yeah, he just said, I can't look at YouTube on this tablet. Make sure there's no rumors.
Access to a general internet, just messaging, law library, and Khan Academy Lite for educational stuff. That's it. I'll send this off now. I hope to hear.
Yeah, don't do a JLR, Stephan Stearns. Go to the law library and put out a fucking million different lawsuits against on people. Goodness gracious.
Good thing he can't watch YouTube because you got an idea right there.
My bad. Go ahead.
Didn't JLR try to sue Holocaust victims?
Everybody.
He
tried to sue Pino.
Bro, he sued his own mom, bro. for having him.
He tried Supino for being a lawyer, bro. Come on.
I shared and tell me how it is for you. Take care.
All right, I think this might be. Hold on, let me make sure.
Hello, it's been a minute, and I have been so super busy. I have a
So
few
this
things.
is her last message to him, right?
Well, there was like 3 in a row from him. Like usually it was her, him, her, him, her, him, and then he been like super thirst mode, bro. Like back to back to back, and she ain't said now nada. Now she back to I'm super busy.
He wants his booty.
Didn't she have a husband at the time?
Still does.
I don't know. I don't even know,
Allegedly.
dude. Allegedly, I don't even care.
Speculating.
But I bet you she doesn't want him to see our lives. I'll tell you that right now. She doesn't want to see any of this shit because to get the thought in his head to be like, wait a minute, I'm gonna need to see all those emails, ma'am. Because if I was her husband, I would want to see what the hell have you been doing while I've been out working. You've been out here fucking on the damn computer, messaging a chomo.
That
Oh,
Ron
bro.
Isley, bro. What the hell is going on between the sheets in my own home?
Oh, I had a whole different song come to my head. I had that. I know.
Yeah, you're about to do
tell.
Shania Twain, huh? I knew
No.
it.
I
Whose
had
boots
that.
have you?
I had.
Whose bed have your boots been on?
Whose heart did you steal? I wonder. This time it better. Ooh, that's that funk. Boy, you better stop playing. This better feel like thunder.
Hey, you're gonna make those trailer
he
park
got
girls
them
be swinging
bars.
back and forth. They're swinging their hands right now.
Hey, listen.
Got their cell phones up.
Late 90s, early 2000s, country was gold. You can't beat it. Late 90s, early 2000s, country. I'm talking about Shania Twain, Tim McGraw, Toby Keith, Alan Jackson. I'm talking about the bunch. You know what I mean?
What about that achy breaky heart, bro? That's what about to happen right here. We at the end. We at the end of the email.
What about Ryan
bro. We getting
Upchurch?
to the achy breaky heart. Who?
Discuss with you before I read the email you sent and respond in real time. So first of all, I am sorry the judge denied the motions to suppress. No, you all were trying really hard to have all of that.
Whoa, wait a minute. She just said that she. Wait a minute, dog. Hold up. Wait a minute. Did she just say she's glad that the case is going his way on this world? Wait a minute.
To have all of that suppressed. How are you feeling about that? I know you're anxious. He also denied the joint motion to continue, but did continue trial until July 22nd. Considering that both sides requested a continue to have all of that suppressed. How are you feeling about that? I know you're anxious. He also denied the joint motion to continue, but did continue trial until July 22nd. Considering that both sides requested a continuance and he only continued it about a week out, I would think trial will definitely start on the 22nd. You will pick your jury, I do believe, first, if you haven't already. I'm not sure how that works. If you haven't picked your jury, you will do that, and it will be probably 2 or 3 days before the camera crews arrive. Ready for your big debut. How do you fee a OUE case? I mean, a KQQLYQU can talk about it specifically, but...
So it's her misspelling shit and the AI and catching it, but did she just say... Dude, what is she? His lawyer now too? Like, there's an aspect to this of like, okay, let's say you're not trying to be in a relationship with him, but you are like giving him like pointers and like making him feel better about his case and trying to help him ultimately. Like, what the fuck are you doing, lady?
It's back to what you originally stated the first night we ever opened up these emails, bro. She giving him hope. That's what it come back to every time. That's like one of your first statements, plug. And that shit keep coming back around, man.
Yeah, that's so true.
What emotions are you having about it? I have been doing some behind the scenes work, and I wanted to talk to you about it. So I know a girl that knows a girl that knows a girl that has a YouTube channel. The friend of a friend of a friend that has the channel has almost 14,000 subscribers and is very...
Okay, so who's she talking about right there? Herself? A friend of a friend of a friend?
Yeah,
14,000 subscribers?
Yeah, bro. She triple timing here, bro. Like It's either multi personality disorder or manic. There's something going on because she plays 3 people right here. You about to find out, bro.
Oh, that's
She
funny you
plays
say
3
that.
people right here.
Oh my God, stay right there. Yup. And shout out to Cluminati. She sent me this on email. Let me put this up. The freaking me, myself, and allegedly movie poster, but I made it long ways.
Oh,
Hold
that's
on.
great. That's
Yeah, as soon as
great.
you said that, I'm like, wait a minute. You were right on point. I should have had this dialed up, but I forgot
Yeah.
about it.
I remember I saw this. I saw this the other day. And it is, bro. That's right on point,
Oh,
man,
dude, she's
because
gonna be punching the air, dude.
it is
Here's
me,
another meme
myself,
for
and
you, lady.
allegedly.
Here's another meme for you.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my. Hey,
So,
and this
yeah,
is not a privacy concern. This is public information.
I would go see it.
You would watch that? Me, myself, and allegedly?
Yeah, bro. I would watch. I sit down, a little summer flick. Yeah.
I wouldn't
3
watch that shit.
personalities, 1 wild ride. Emails
Mhm.
to a monster.
I'm sold, bro.
She's 3 and twice as much.
Trice is nice, bro. Trice is nice.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
3 personalities, 1 wild ride.
Bro,
Shout out to
and the
Cluminati.
crazy thing is it's accurate though. Like allegedly.
Yeah. That's another
Allegedly.
argument she's trying to say. She's playing a character, right?
Which
Well,
time?
why didn't you give him a fake picture? Why did you give him a real picture? That's another thing we're not thinking about.
Well,
Why
the
did
whole
she send him a
history.
real picture of herself?
I mean,
Right.
and it ain't. Let me clear up the fact that it ain't like he would have been able to prove that it was a fake picture. He's in fucking jail. He doesn't have access to the
Right.
internet. You could have pulled any fucking picture off of Google and sent it to him.
She
He wouldn't have known.
gave him her history, bro. She gave him her real life situations and scenarios growing up. Like the shit she did when she was little. Like that ain't character, bro. Like that's she just being honest. She being herself, acting like she
Never,
was somebody else.
never forget. She told him he can't lose hope. Never
And she
forget.
respected him.
She told a monster who took the innocence of Maddie, RIP to Maddie, hearts in the chat for Maddie, off this earth. You told this monster to never give up hope.
And she respected him.
Never lose hope.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
That's
crazy.
that's the main reason we here today. That's one of the reasons we here today. There's a many reasons the picture, but man, if none of the reasons that we have went over in these emails is enough for you, that statement alone should be enough for anyone that knows this case, anyone that this touches home for it, bro. At the end, dog, bro, she told a monster not to lose hope while he was going to trial, or
And
not trial,
so
but the court
Dude,
process. While he was in the
listen to
court
this.
process,
Listen to this. So this is so fucking diabolical, right? She sent him books. She gave him hope. She sent him a picture of herself. For
yeah.
him to cut it off with her, Stephan Sturridge played this bitch. And that is crazy. That is crazy to think about. She sent all this shit, and then I'm about to get to the point. You're about to hear it for yourself.
Yeah, I
He
know
cuts
it.
it off with her. And he
I
got
know
what he
it.
wanted out of her.
I
So
know
where
it.
did you win
But
at, lady? This is where you're at right now. Why did you do this? Because now you're like, what the fuck? Where's the final product? Because he literally got off on you.
hey, can anybody answer this for me, man? Because I've heard people say that she was like saying something about sending him pictures of Maddie.
Oh yeah. And the looking in the court thing too justified. Yeah, that's why this can't be the This can't be the last episode because there's stuff that I did miss on that. We'll have to go back on that. But let's get through this. Man, we might not be able to get through Elevated Truth tonight, man. We're gonna try though, y'all.
Pretty trustworthy. She makes it a point to put out
Tell Corrupt to stop talking so much. No, I'm just playing. We need his commentary.
Sorry, bro.
clickbait
Sorry.
titles and only accurate
Just fucking with you.
information. My friend said she can talk to her for me if I wanted to put out some information that I didn't want to be doxxed in. I told them that I was just running scenarios in my head and nobody knows that I am emailing you. I just told her that I can get some paperwork that nobody has that a true crime creator might be interested in. And I made it a point to say, paperwork and not emails. I trust this girl very much. Work with my life, but I didn't want to tell her what I was doing without you knowing. So basically, if you want to do that, I can send the information to her and she will get it to the creator who will put it out. And that way you can say only what you want put out. And it's going on a channel that
You
is
see
for
the chat?
So this is her cleanup email too, and she's trying to push it forward. I don't know what she was. This was a
Bro, that
stupid
ain't even
tactic.
that ain't even a fucking cleanup. That makes it even worse. You're basically telling Stephan Stearns to paint you his narrative, and you'll put it out there through
Yeah.
another creator. You'll put
Yeah.
his narrative out there through another creator.
And
Paint
make
your
it not so
narrative.
bad.
Paint your
Yeah.
narrative from. This is what she said. Paint your narrative for me, Stephan, and I'll get it into the right hands so somebody can expose it, and it'll be the words from Stephan Stearns, so you can get your narration out there. You can get your side of the story out there. What about Maddie, bro? Did Maddie get her side of the story out there, or did we have to hear it after she left this earth?
Yeah.
Do you think
crazy.
about that?
It was
Do you
too
think
late.
about that, AS? Do you did you
Too
ever think
late.
about that? You want Stephan to get his story out? What about Maddie?
Hey,
Bro,
the chat saying,
dude, they never cared about Maddie, bro. They never cared
Nah.
about Maddie.
No, I'm talking about
they
AS.
wanted.
I'm talking
If you
about
cared
AS.
about Maddie, you would never even care to how he did this. All you know is he admitted to doing it. He got convicted of it, and you move on and respect the victims, and you let us cover him while he's getting his ass beat in prison. But
play it
instead,
out.
you wanted to be fucking Annie Elsie or something, try to be a fucking true crime creator, and then you fell flat on your fucking face because he fucking denied you.
He denied you. Bah! Denied you. The man behind bars, the innocence taker, denied your triple threat ass. Wild word.
Yup,
Chat
and it's
says-
funny. It's
Go
funny,
ahead.
bro.
Chat
Wait till
says that she was sending pictures of the merch, the Maddie merch. She was sending pictures of that to him. So roundabout way.
wow.
If that's true, that's absolutely disgusting.
having accurate non-clickbait channels. She also has connections
Okay, so
to
first
really,
of all,
really
let me address something to you. People don't know the actual term of fucking clickbait. Like clickbaiting is like let's say hypothetically what Jumpsuit Pablo does, right? But technically, what Jumpsuit Pablo says in the title most likely is in the video. It's just the way that he worded it gets you to click it. Now that's called clickbaiting. That's fine, but it's still keeping the true crime. Now what y'all are doing with fucking cases by saying, yo, Koberger's innocent? What about the DoorDash driver? That's clickbait. That's what you call fucking fake crime, not true crime. That is not right. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about with non-clickbait channels. And me and my people are so perfect over here on this side. We have true crime down to a T. We FOIA everything. We get everything. Man, shut the fuck up. Y'all don't get shit right. You can make terrible decisions, lady. You don't even know how to fucking cover true crime right. Instead, you try to interview a chomo, and again, you fell straight on your face flat. Looking dumb as hell.
big
Bars.
YouTube creators that have over 100K subscribers, and they trust her.
And it doesn't matter how many subs you got, bro. No offense to Pino, because I know he has a lot. But it doesn't matter how many subs you got, right? It doesn't. It goes by how much motion you got.
Completely opposite of the one your mother is trusting. That's kind of why I wanted to tell you. If the creator I am talking about put something out that you said, it would be believed more so than the one your mom is talking to. So I don't know. You let me know what you think. To be clear, I'm not talking about handing over our emails. Just relaying
Postcards
information.
lost along the way said 100K is Jay. So the who she's referring to. So she's saying, "Give me your narrative, Stephan. I'll give the narrative to somebody with a big channel who doesn't post clickbait, who has over 100K followers." And from the chat, shout out to the chat, they're saying that is Jay, allegedly.
Yeah, and again, her people, allegedly speculated people, they tried to get us to go after guilty of crime, and then Jay for Justice saying that they messaged inmates. But again, we got no email sent to us. How could we have done that? I think it's a point of them just deflecting. They do not want this chick getting covered, bro. I swear to God, never seen anything like this in my life. I've never seen a bunch of fucking crybaby ass bitches team up to try to get this suppressed. Fuck off. We are going to cover it. Hit us with a million privacy complaints. Take this channel down. I don't give a shit. We got another channel ready to go. We got Kick ready to go. We will not get suppressed. We will get heard. And I noticed another thing too is it's for been years with men is in this genre, right? And there's a couple men every now and then, but grouping men actually coming together and fucking doing it together is kind of rare because of the ego thing. But we've been doing this for a while, lady. You're fucking with the real ones of this genre. We got this. You are getting covered.
Yeah, for shit.
And
Sure.
salute to everybody in the community that's teaming up together, man. It takes a village.
Hey, the more you do with your multi personalities, the more we'll do with the team.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Like, you can't be Johnny Depp and Amber Heard with your lying ass. Like, pick what the character you want to fucking be, bitch.
Information you would tell the world if you had a chance. Something to think about, I suppose. What do you think you would say? I think if I was in your position, I might say something to the effect of, "I am not the monster."
Y'all hearing this? Y'all are hearing this. If I was in your position, this is my advice to you.
Yeah.
The effect of, "I am not a dude." Listen, what this bitch is about to say.
Innocence
you think
groping.
I am. There's always the tour Y7. You don't know the entire story because you were not there and you didn't live the life I did. You are just behind
What the
scenes.
fuck? We're gonna repeat this, bro. We're gonna repeat this part over and over and over again. This shows how much of a piece of shit this lady is.
And I wanted to talk to you about it. So I know a girl that knows a girl that knows a girl that has a YouTube channel. The friend of a friend of a friend.
Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Bruh, you say some shit like that to me, bro, you already lost me. You know what I mean? Once you get past the first, I know somebody, like the next one, like, bro, I know you on bullshit. You know what I mean?
Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody.
Subscribers and is very trustworthy. She makes it a point to put out non-clickbait titles and only accurate information. My friend said she can talk to her for me if I wanted to put out some information that I didn't want to be doxxed in. I told.
And what is this? I don't know why these true crime creators are so obsessed with being right. You know, it's human to be wrong. I judge you when you come back with a video correcting yourself, which I've done multiple times. I'm wrong all the fucking time.
Yeah,
Dude, you're never going to be all the way right. You bitches, get it through your fucking head. You're never going to be all the way right. And then if you don't come with a fucking video correcting your mistakes, I don't respect your fucking channel. Go ahead.
Think about it though.
Tired of that shit.
They want to be right so fucking bad because that's the only way she gonna get anything to pop. That's the only way she gonna get anything to hit. So like, if she comes out wrong, ain't nobody listening to her. You know what I mean? Like, she wants to be able to be right so she can get that credit, man. She wants to be the one that popped the case. You know what I mean? Like,
garbage, trash.
Yeah,
dumpster
that I
fire.
was just running.
Like, well, I've never, if you know how I know she's trash, because in true crime, what has she's done that we were like, oh my god, we got to go to her channel. Now they said earlier, for example, Brian Koberger watched Cluminati's video, so obviously Cluminati came with a video that was so powerful that the dude that committed the murder had to watch before he got locked up. Where are you at, lady? You haven't fucking did anything for the culture. Instead, you fucking messaging chomos for your own benefit.
Scenarios in my head, and nobody knows that I am emailing you.
Somebody said, hey, we don't like when plug goes off. But listen, man, I'm gonna bring it back home. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm not gonna go off the whole time.
told her that I
Oh,
can
we
get some
love it when
paperwork
plug
that
goes off.
nobody
Let's get
has,
it.
that a
Yeah, plug goes off.
true crime creator might be interested in. And I made it a point to say paperwork and not emails. I trust this girl very much. Work with my life, but I didn't want to tell her what I was doing without you knowing. So basically, if you want to do that, I can send the information to her and she will get it to the creator who will put it out. And that way you can say only what you want put out. And it's going on a channel that is for only having accurate non-clickbait channels. She also has connections to really big YouTube creators that have over 100K subscribers, and they trust her completely opposite of the one your mother is trusting. That's kind of why I wanted to tell you, if the creator I am talking about puts something out that you said, it would be believed more so than the one your mom is talking to. So I don't know. You let me know what you think. To be clear, I'm not talking about handing over our emails, just relaying.
So what? So again, the one that his mom's talking to is guilty of crime. So there's obviously a war that happened years ago. There's already was a war between this chick and maybe whoever the 100K video chick is. They're saying it was Jay for Justice. I didn't know Jay for Justice and this chick were on a team. I didn't know that because they were. It didn't. That don't really make a lot of sense to me because they were trying to deflect on her. I don't know. They were throwing her own people were throwing this. I'm gonna tell you right
Information you
now.
would tell
Wait a
the
minute. Wait a minute. Jay for Justice. If you're listening, this bitch's fucking people were trying to make it seem like you were talking to an inmate yourself. So just to let you know, I don't know who the hell you think. I don't know if this bitch thinks you guys are cool and shit. But I don't know, bro. I felt like that's who emailed me. I could show the emails. These bitches are trying to get off of her. That's how much they didn't care about you, Jay for Justice. Her people was trying to get it off of her so bad they're throwing you under the bus, and that's supposed to be your homie. Think about it.
Hey, shout out Alabama in the super chat. Little 10 piece popping. Happy to now be a part of the channel. Come on, y'all, hop on the train.
Shout out to Bama.
Think about this though, man. Think about all that whole 2-3 paragraphs she just wrote. Is just nothing but lies and ego building of her own self. Like she talking about, I know a girl who got a channel, who's respected by people who have hundreds of thousands of subs and they trust her, and like all of this BS, man. Like she putting on the whole show. She doing magic tricks out there on the emails, bro. Like, but think about how much effort she put in to the BS right there. So yeah, bro.
So
she dedicated to BS.
This guilty of crime obviously was trying to get the Jen Soto shit. This chick mentioned Jen Soto 5 times. One of the times she mentioned Jen Soto was saying Jen Soto was spaced out. She didn't try to make it seem like she didn't try to dig deep and try to get the real information out of Stephan about Jen Soto. No, she didn't. She didn't. All she said was Jen Soto, she's spaced out. It's whatever, bro.
world if you had a chance. Something to think about, I suppose. What do you think you would say? I think if I was in your position, I might say something to the effect of, I am not the monster you think I am. There's always the tour Y7. You don't know the entire story because you were not there and you didn't live the life I did. You are judging me on one thing instead of taking the whole story into account. You don't have the entire story.
Bro, what is the entire story? All right, I'm dropping the link. One of you fucking stupid ass bitches on that side, bring your ass up here. What is the what?
Bro,
no. What?
If they gonna come up here though, bro.
No.
If they gonna come up here, bro. Like we don't need to call them now. If they
What
gonna
is
come
the
up
fucking
here, bro.
story that they want out? She just said it. Tell them the real story, Stephan. What's the fucking real story?
I'm with you, but if like they can come up here and we can calm down. We can calm down. We can have a civil conversation. We can have a civil conversation. We
I'll
ain't
mute
gotta
up. You
call
can
them.
for a little bit, but as soon as I start talking, I'm bitching these bitches out because this is bullshit. You guys are You guys are dude. Listen. I don't agree with that fucking elevated truth, dude. But he's right about one fucking thing. You guys are fucking chomo simps. That fucking dude. If he's right about anything that autistic dude, anything in his life, it's that.
And until you do, please don't judge. I don't know how well that would be taken in by the outside world, but something like that, I think. What do you think? Were you able to hear or see fireworks from your cell? I didn't go see fireworks this year. I just stayed home and worked. I heard a lot of going off, though. All right, I'm reading the email and responding now. I am glad I was able to inform you about the hearing, and I will continue to do that if I know about them beforehand for both trials.
I can't believe she just told Stephan Stearns, you listen, if we go through this YouTuber, I will make sure your story gets out, and you need to do it like this. You need to tell them they don't know the whole story. They don't know what you've been through. What the fuck? Pino, you hear
Innocence
this shit?
grooming.
Yeah,
That's innocence grooming, bro.
not just his story, his narrative. His narrative. So that
Trying to
means
affect the case. You guys
bro,
tried to affect, dude. I'm literally shaking. You tried to affect the case of a child that passed away.
That's
You tried to
conspiracy.
people.
not that just passed
Take
away,
it, 5.
that he took from us, that he took.
Bro, this case still going on when this is being said, bro. This conspiracy, she trying to give him a whole way of trying to work his way out of it. She's over there compromising the situation,
something.
bro. Like, go ahead.
You can think that Jen Soto has something to do with it. That's fine, right? But we're not going to forget what Stephan Stearns did. See, that's what another problem these bitches are having. They're thinking that okay, even if Jen Soto has something to do with it, which it is leaning towards that because she was a shitty ass mother. At the same time, they're trying to not have Stephan Stearns. It's not your fault. Jen basically put her right next to you. What?
No.
As men, we gotta hold this shit. You guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
This is why you're in this situation, AS.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
That's some of the dumbest shit I've heard, bro.
No, but that's exactly how they're fucking running this narrative. When she's like, oh, they need to know the truth. The only other truth would be Jen Soto has something to do with it. That's correct. That's fine. We can roll with that. I agree with you. She's a horrible mother. But at the same time, Stephan Stearns ain't a piece of shit. Are you stupid or are you dumb? You stupid bitch. Take that pirate hat off and walk the plank.
Walk the plank. Yeah, that can't fly, bro. As a man, as a full-grown man, yeah, bro, there's no way, no how that your mind should even be anywhere near the thought, much less the action. Mother in the way or not. You know what I mean? Like, sheesh. The only thing I can agree with that is that Jen Soto should have been charged with something too.
And all you other small channels out there that keep making content on us and shit, right? Listen to this, right? We dropped the link three times, multiple lives. You guys, men or women, you both of y'all don't got no testicles, no kind of integrity for your friend. So I don't give a fuck what you say on your small ass fucking channel. You had a chance to come up here and give me a reason what this is. Another thing too is you guys keep saying, "Oh, we covered this. We already forgave her and all this shit." Where's the videos at? Because when Pino mentions chicken nuggets, you delete that live. You delete lives. Leave your lives up, lady.
It's so funny because the whole chicken nugget and tater tot thing came from them. Came from the
full
meal.
circle. They made a meme about themselves.
Came from the meal. Came from the meal. One of them was cooking for her grown ass man or whatever. She was cooking her grown ass man chicken nuggets and tater tots, and I decided to make fun of them, and they think that applied to me. I don't even fucking eat chicken nuggets. What the fuck?
If you had enough to be able to forgive her and bless her with that back at that point, then you should be able to stand on that and come tell us why and show us.
This is the same bitch that said my walls are painted pink. She doesn't know the difference between paint and a fucking LED light.
No, they did not say that. They did. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
I swear to God on everything I love. They said my walls were painted pink.
Mine be changing colors every live, bro. So I mean, I am a painter though, so never know, do you?
I just haven't got one and listen, I'm logical, man. I'll sit back and listen, but I haven't got one thing said by it's all deflection. There hasn't been one thing said that we like, oh yeah, and then I would listen to it and be like, oh, okay, that could be it. No, instead it's, oh, we already heard this, we already went through this.
Yeah,
What?
they don't want to have to deal with it again, bro, because they done buried it and they done compartmentalized it so they could move on with their agenda. And when you've done that, you've done that. And resurfacing that just it festered, you know what I mean? You done scratched the scab off and now the wound's festered again. And that's what they do not want, bro. Like they thought they done put this away. You know what I mean? Like they thought they put this away.
I don't give a damn, bitch. Get some Neosporin. Put a band-aid on it.
Yeah, triple
You know what, man?
antibiotic, boy.
You know, these channels, I see some of them monetized, man. I really hope y'all are paying y'all's taxes. I say that right now. I see some of you little small channels getting your little donations, getting them up. I really hope you, and I know y'all hiding from your husbands. I know what y'all are doing. You taking your monetization money and splitting it up 3 different ways at 3 different accounts. Listen, I hope you're paying your fucking taxes. I hope you are, because 1090 Jake just got his house fucking on a thing. I'm telling you, bro, pay your taxes. And boy,
Pay your
and another
taxes.
thing too is read your Bible. If you read your Bible, you wouldn't be in this situation, you pirate bitch.
They recorded it, but I only saw a clip of it so far. Basically, the judge denying the motion to continue. I haven't looked for the entire hearing, though, so it could be out there. I remember days when commissary was late. Talk about angry inmates. They could go to hell off FF. Hear me? They were hotter when the commissary was late. They would say that.
Drop the link. Someone said drop the link. Oh, we got a big guest coming up, man. I got you, homie. You want it in the chat or you want it? Hold on. I don't know if he wants it. It's in the chat, bro. Let me know if you want to send directly. Maybe he's on computer. I'm not sure.
Man, I mean, so, like, bro, if people were just self-aware, if people could just be self-aware and recognize their own actions, you know, like this type of stuff wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen, man. Like, because what was the end game? That's what it keep coming back to. What was the end game, right? And like you all the time throwing out them blue eyes. You could tell he liked that, so you throwing it out there. Like, okay, you baiting him, but for what though? To give him a way to say, hey, maybe you should tell him this. You know what I mean? Like you conspiring to try to get him to get an easier sentence. Like that's journalism. Self-awareness be a mother. There's a lot of that don't be going on these days, man. Self-awareness be dropped off the damn planet. Kind of like common sense ain't so common anymore. The self-awareness, man, like, cause you know, when a lady like this is sitting around doing these emails, like dude emailed her 3 times in a row. Like, what was she thinking in the meantime? You know what I mean? Like, there gotta be thoughts at some point, like, yo, what am I doing? Yo, like, why am I doing this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there had to be some form of a plan. There had to be something, right? Like
I was told,
what was your
bro,
self-awareness?
So true. And bro, I was told that allegedly speculating is trying to come up on the panel right now.
I believe that's allegedly speculation. Huh. I'm just saying.
All right, let's get back to the call. We'll come back to it if they come up.
COs were keeping it from us, etc. Late night throwing burritos. We're in a sad state those nights because
I've heard this part. I'm gonna take the dogs out. Be right back.
All right, bro.
Amount they needed to throw in until the next week. Nobody had anything extra or left at that point. I am glad you saved some extra coffees for those days. Trustees were always nice. They were usually male. One place I was at, I would shower and braid my hair to enhance the waves daily. They called me Blue Eyes. I was very shy, though, and just kind of blushed and kept walking. I am glad you tipped the trustees. It's always good to have a person you could count on if you need something in there, like the one you exchange books with. That's great and gives you some extra cushion. Damn, you didn't get the book. That's bullshit. I don't understand that. Why can't you have a book with some ideas to help make things a bit better in there? That's just wrong.
So not only was she giving them books, she was giving them books that would help things better in there. What does that mean? Is that some legal advice books? Is that another, is that another dog whistle, y'all?
Buddhism practice.
Really upset about that. I don't understand why a book to help you with ideas on how to make things just a tad better in there is banned. I am intrigued that I inspired you, though. I have an idea. Maybe I could type some recipes through emails. We could try that.
Oh, that's
Like, I
what
could
it was.
send an
That's what
email
it
with some
was,
recipes
plug.
from
It
online,
was
and
a
that way, if you don't
pause
get
it,
it
plug,
because
if you
they
can.
it
It was a
email would not have
it was a
contained anything really important.
it was a book about jailhouse recipes. So it was a jailhouse recipe book. It was a book how to make jailhouse recipes off of what was on the canteen. Yeah, I see it, Pickle. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was a jailhouse recipe book, which is baffling to me because I mean the place you learn jailhouse recipes is in jail. Why would you need a book in jail to teach you jailhouse recipes when everybody around you is doing jailhouse recipes? But just baffling. But yeah, it was a jailhouse recipe book is what it was. A recipe. She wanted to make sure he got a little more flab on the body.
Okay, so there's a comment that got blocked. The self-aware. Somebody said self-aware, like you guys being self-aware of what you're talking about. This piece of shit right now. Listen. Oh yeah, another thing too. Justified. Lay off a little bit. You've done a really really good job, but just lay off hiding and blocking. Only if they
Hey,
talk about family. They can
hey,
have comments like that. They could say comments like that. That's fine. We built this whole channel off of hate, and we appreciate the hate comments too. Just don't let them talk about family. Justified. Okay, I appreciate you. Now, what this dude said about being self-aware, dude, your comment doesn't make no fucking sense. Why the fuck are you here if you don't want to hear this? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Anybody that comments something like that, you're so stupid. You could go anywhere in the fucking on the YouTube world, but you're here to make that stupid comment. Make it make sense. It doesn't. All right, here we go. All right,
bars.
dude. All right. Oh shit. I said, dude, someone was backstage, but they left. We'll have to wait till they come back.
Important. I'm going to switch to voice text at least for a minute. I did make egg drop soup. I used organic
All
chicken
right,
bone
dude.
broth.
All right, y'all. Listen, bro. We got allegedly Jessica, I guess, is here. She's backstage right now. Pino, if you want to ask her questions, I'm going to mute up because I ain't got nothing nice to say to her.
Hello.
Hello?
Fuck you guys. Fuck all you guys. I'm tired.
Dude, why you messaging a chomo?
Because I love his chomo dick, okay? Fuck you guys, okay? It's what I get down with that. Okay? Fuck all you guys. You're fucking judgmental, okay? I fucking love Stephan Stens, okay? He's my soulmate, okay? Fuck you guys. You're going
What
after
the
my
fuck?
family. You're doxing my mom. You're going after my dad. I'm tired of it. You're ordering pizzas to my sister's house. Fuck all you guys, okay? I'm calling the police.
What the fuck?
Dude, why do you wear pirate shit? What's up with the pirate gear?
Because I'm goth, okay? I'm goth. I wear Jinko jeans, I'm goth, and I fucking love Stearns, okay? I'm just tired of this. You fucking coming over here from the prison community, and you guys are judgmentaling me. I'm just fucking tired of it, okay? You guys will all fucking burn in hell. Fuck all you guys. I love fucking Stephan Stearns, and just fucking leave me alone.
Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? That was her, dude. Allegedly. That had to be her.
Oh
That sounded
man.
just like her, bro. Holy shit, dude. Somebody said that's not her in the chat, dude. Where's the proof on that? That sounded
What?
like her.
What? We gonna act like them on the other side. Where's the proof?
Yeah, where's the
Where's
proof?
where's your
They're gonna
proof?
be like, hey, listen, they're so stupid. They didn't realize that was, I don't know if you wanted to know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, does he want to know who it was? No, they all know who it is. The chat
They
knows
are.
who it is.
I know who it is. I know that
Y'all are
voice.
so stupid you didn't know that was White Boy Lockdown Radio. They're retarded over there.
Over
That's
there
what they're
with
gonna say.
their chicken nuggies and tater tots.
Hey, bro, we're from the South too, right? But golly,
That
oh my
ain't. That's
gosh.
like. That's rural South. So there's the South, and then there's like rural, like chew tobacco South. You know what I mean?
Hey, White Boy, can we get a full skit like on your channel? You got to put out a full, put the wig on and do or maybe a pirate outfit. You'll have to go to Party City or something, get a pirate outfit and do a whole skit on this, dude. Oh, that would be hilarious. That was great. Shout out to White Boy Lockdown Radio, man.
That my friend had made when I cooked an organic full chicken. I saved the bones and made a broth with them the next day. And I had canned that and put it up. So I used that to make the stock. And I put some soy sauce, a little bit of sesame oil, and some chives in the broth. And then, of course, scrambled the eggs and poured them in to make the egg ribbons. And I added a little bit of cornstarch with water to the broth to thicken. And I just I'll be honest, I got the recipe off of a short on YouTube. And I think that was about the gist of it. Okay, I'm typing again. I'm reading your recipe for egg drop soup, and it sounds amazing. The white pepper, the video, I had said to add that, but I didn't have any. And I do believe that might be what was missing. Something was missing. You know, when you taste something and you like it's missing something, but you cannot figure out what it is, that happened. So it must be the white pepper. Now I'm going to have to go buy some organic white pepper and try again. I try to use ginger. I make my own ginger, garlic, and onion powder. I use the mortar and pestle to bring them up, and then I dehydrate them on my food dehydrator at a low temperature of 90 degrees so they don't lose any nutrients.
Yeah, let's worry about your health, lady, but then message a killer, you fucking weirdo. White Boy Lockdown Radio, make sure y'all sub up to him. He said he got us. That probably means that he's gonna do a crazy skit. I'm telling you, that was great. He had the cadence down. He just got to put a little bit more southern drawl on her voice, and I think he has it perfectly. That was hilarious.
Nutrients or vitamins.
Funny.
Then once
My bad. What'd you say?
No, I was just saying that was definitely funny.
Oh, for sure.
Dehydrated, I grind them in the coffee grinder I use for herbs. When I do it that way, it tastes better to me than what you can buy that is organic at the store. I think it's because mine is dehydrated.
So we're coming up on the last email that he sent to her, breaking it off. Remember, Stephan Stearns broke up with her. She didn't break up with Stephan Stearns.
A low temp and keeps all the.
Or we could put in different terminology. Broke it off with him. Broke it off. But at the end of the day, we all know what he was thinking. And I think that she was trying. I think at first maybe she came in with the intentions to do right, but then it's just she didn't follow through. It really is a disaster.
Hybristophilia kicked in.
Yeah, and that's sick. That's sick.
Nutrients. I am glad you were able to tell me about the real estate thing. I am interested in real estate personally. In SC, you cannot sell a house without a realtor. And I feel like if I was one, I could get a great deal and possibly the financial.
But you're so stupid. You gave him your name. You gave him your name, first of all. You gave him a picture, right? And then you told him where you lived. Like, how dumb can you be, lady? This isn't journalism. He knew about you. That's another aspect we're not putting into consideration, y'all.
She was really truthful.
She goes back to the
picture too. Goes back to the picture too. Send an actual picture of herself as a youngin.
How the hell are you going to come with your real life character? Because you wanted Stephan Stearns to know you and to actually to have some kind of related things to you. Like it was really, really like stupid of you, and it shows how much that you wanted to be like basically you wanted him to feel something about you because you literally told everything about you. It's no lie there. You're saying this, that, the third. You're from South Carolina, whatever. Your name is Jessica. This is ridiculous. And I'm glad a lot of people, they might have only went through 1 hour of these emails, right? But when you get to the end of these emails, you start to see what fucking going down. I mean, we're 4 hours and 45 minutes you were talking with this dude. How much you typed? You just typing. All this time you could have been doing some real true crime cases, but instead you're fucking messaging Stearns. Imagine, okay, I can't even imagine having four hours. I just can't believe it.
I need to purchase a house.
I was gonna say something horrible right there. I checked myself.
Hey, pull that picture up I sent you, bro. She give pirates a bad look, bro.
You sent a picture? All right, hold on. Let me let this play. I'll pull it up.
That you were good at it, but not passionate about it. Has that been an issue for you with jobs in the past? You just not feeling passionate about something, so you don't pursue it? I can see how you would need to be passionate about something to put a lot of effort in and be good at it. As you know, I do a lot of hobbies and start out passionate about, but lose interest quickly. It sounds like you were very passionate about Disney. I suppose that's why you were good at that job. While we are on the subject, the Disney girlfriends, can we talk about that? No names, preferably to keep their identities safe. But what happened with them? Why did those relationships not work? Also, how was that while living at the apartment stressful? Was Jen jealous of them? Sorry, I was just curious. I have never liked bottom candy. What's in the I Lava You drink? There are photos of some red alcohol drink out there with what I think might have been salt or chili powder on the rim. Is that the drink? It appears to be something you made at home, but it looked like a chili or spicy alcohol drink. And since you referenced the lava drink, that sounds like it could have chili powder, etc. in it. I thought I would ask. It's been forever since I saw those pictures, so I might.
All right, hold on. Peanut, what did you just send me, bro? What is this? Oh, hell nah. Oh,
Hey,
hell nah.
tell white boy I got the
No.
costume for him. Tell white boy I got the costume ready.
Oh my god. And those dreads are from your dreads, right? You didn't.
Yeah, those are my dreads.
Hey, at least there ain't no cultural appropriation there. She's using fake dreads in her shit.
Nah, that's my real hair. This picture from like 3 years ago though. This is like 3 years old.
Bro, this is before you start working out in the gym, boy.
This picture like 3 years old. But nah. I wouldn't say I was regular in the gym right here. I was more enjoying trying to enjoy life. I was fresh out. This is like 3 years ago. So 3-4 years ago. This is like some
I
of
ain't
the
gonna
first
lie to you. You look
few
just like her
Halloweens
right
out.
here.
You got me fucked up, bro.
Well, I got her fucked up. She was looking like you. I mean, you know? Like, what do you want me to say?
Hey, but tell white boy the costume's ready. It's packed up.
Hell yeah.
Might have it wrong. The Crystal Palace? What movie is that from? I might be getting it confused with the Crystal Skull. Those rides sound like a lot of fun. I have only rode rides at Busch Gardens, so I'm not familiar with them. I have seen them on advertisements, though. I do remember hearing that Splash Mountain was changed. What did they change? That would be a good ride for this time of year. It's humid. Here, I cannot imagine how bad it is in Florida, just walking around a theme park to that. And yeah, I think anyone would be ready to get soaked in something other than sweat yuck. What on God's green earth is a people mover? That sounds frightening. I'm glad you informed me about the milk. It sounded great until the alcohol. I'm not a drinker. If I was dairy, I don't think it would be worth the tummy issues you would be plagued with the next day or two. What did it taste like if no milk? Oh my goodness, that's really cool, building your own droid. Did it fly and have a camera or AI? A lightsaber too. That's really cool and probably expensive. Do they just have the stuff lying around for you to piece together? Or is it like you purchase the pieces and then build it yourself like a custom computer? I think I would like the World Showcase. I get really into learning about different cultures. I would be in heaven trying all the different foods. Did you say hummus fries or hummus and fries? I'm curious as to how someone would make fries out of hummus. I love sushi
All
too.
right. So listen.
Mainly
Hold
California
on.
or bagel rolls.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's get to the facts now. In Pirates of the Caribbean, there's the good pirates and there's the bad pirates. All right. I'm part of the good pirates. I fight the good fight. She fight the bad fight. All right. So we battle each other. So like, you know how Jack Sparrow was constantly, hunting the black pearl? This yeah, you see what I'm saying? There you go.
Yep. And she was hunting a white pearl, a white chomo pearl.
No, but for real,
when it comes to
it's
sushi.
from a costume from 3 years ago, bro. That picture's like 4 years old, bro. I
Well, we
ain't
just
had
gave
dreads in
all the
3
small
years.
channels are gonna screenshot that.
Oh, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I figured you
You
wouldn't mind.
I don't at all. You just made my Halloween costume famous, gang. That's gang shit.
I actually have always been afraid to try it all the way raw, though. I think I would like it. What is a feijoada? I love animal shows. I think it's great that they offer Khan Academy. I never had that, but they didn't offer tablets back then either, just the kiosk for commissary and the phone. Two things I really wished in the place I went were the trustees called me Blue Eyes. I am definitely going to try the egg drop soup as soon as I get some white pepper. I know I asked quite a few questions, but if you can answer.
What's that?
Some chomo shit going on.
Said they called her what?
Blue Eyes or some shit like that, and she's gonna try a recipe for egg drop soup. That's why you look like that, fucking Stephan. Egg drop soup. That's how the fuck you look like that. You need to eat some protein.
Tell him, bro. Tell him about himself.
For real. This fucking dude
I thought
looks
eggs got protein.
Eggs do, but you take a lot of protein out of shit when you put it in soup and boil it and fucking it's like yeah, when you put vegetables in soup, you boil the fucking nutrition out of it. But that's besides the point. Stephan literally looks like if you push him down, he'll break a bone. Like no cap. Like there's pull that picture back up, bro. Pull that shit back up. He looks like if you were to walk up and push him, not only might you fracture his shoulder from pushing him, but when he falls, he is breaking a femur or something.
Hip, bro. That hip pop, bro. It's over.
Bro, something is bro. I've never seen titties go away from each other. His nipples are running away from each other. They're running in the opposite direction. Fucking disgusting. And
kind of like his belly buttons.
Look at his rib cage drops down. That it's just that's like as bad body can be. I'm sorry, bro.
It's like somebody put an auger to his stomach.
That boy melted.
He melted. He looks like a melting candle for sure. He looks like a fucking.
I'm having a tough time. How these girls find him attractive?
Well, I mean, AS apparently.
I guarantee this chick messaged Wade Wilson, allegedly.
I mean, AGB is on the record saying that Wade Wilson was attractive. In comparison. In comparison.
Wait a minute. What? What did you just say? Repeat that.
He said AGB. Hold on. Yeah. He said AGB is on record saying that Wade Wilson is an attractive male.
Compared to
Stephan Stearns?
Yeah. Well, I didn't let him finish
Stephan Stearns
the
is
sentence.
a worse human being than Wade Wilson.
I didn't let him finish the sentence, right? Like he just said something about something like this same topic came up last night, and like he said something about at least Wade Wilson is somewhat attractive, and I stopped him. I was like, hold on, AGB.
What'd you just say, AGB?
Yeah. So I didn't let him finish the sentence. You know what I mean? But yeah, so
gotcha, bitch.
You just had to throw that in there, man. Shout out to AGB, bro.
Oh man, but this fuck here, bro. Disgusting. Disgusting. You think
them. I hope to hear back soon. I'm
bro, some
also
people look like, I'm sorry to keep talking, but some people you can
No, you're good.
clearly tell have never done a push-up.
It's
You
like
can just clear, bro, there is zero form here.
A lot of laying around.
you remember that old cartoon of Frosty the Snowman, and whenever summertime comes, bro.
Yes, he melts.
Yeah, summertime's coming in this picture, bro.
Oh man, listen. I actually have a meme for this. Hold on. Let me hold on. Can you can keep that up. Hold on.
You ain't dressed up as a snowman, is you?
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
I hope not.
You was a pirate just a minute
I'm done with
ago.
Halloween costumes tonight, guys.
Yeah.
hoping to go to Disney now that you have told me how amazing it is. LOL. Eta FN.
Hold on.
Yeah, the denials were a real shock, especially when you look at the claims the judge made in the denials. It's ridiculous. He claimed my recitation of the consent was misleading and incomplete. Actually, it was corroborated exactly by both the detectives' incident reports and
let this ride. This explains how I feel right now by looking at this picture. Hold on.
Fat body bitch. You ping pong paddle body bitch. You's a taco body bitch. Johnny Bravo body bitch. Weird shaped body bitch. Silverback 8 body bitch. You are a McDonald's ice cream cone shaped body bitch. I don't know if you should lose or gain weight body bitch. Stink body bitch. Upper half army take body bitch. You got that Queen Latifah from Set It Off.
I get it.
Body bitch.
Body bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, it's no. I want to say no offense to anybody that's bigger bone or anything like that. We're just talking about Stephan Stearns. Please don't be offended by Pino's little meme.
Please don't. Please don't.
Your transcript. So how was it misleading?
We like tortas.
Leading or incomplete? He claims the evidence clearly shows I was free to go, not allowed to go in the house, not allowed to go to my car. The area was locked down and controlled by police, and I was never informed that I was free to go. So who would feel they were in that situation? The detectives and state attorneys saying I was free to go in the courtroom does not mean I was. He claimed that they didn't exceed the scope of consent because when they asked to download my phone, that included going through everything that was much later in the night. They had already exceeded my consent hours before that, which means he just rearranged the chronological order of events to support that claim. And he claimed that the second interview occurred the next day. No, it was later that night. It was just after midnight. So the date rolled over, which is a weird and a misleading way for him to phrase that. So he did some really crazy crap, basically misconstrued and twisted the facts around, made misleading statements to support.
It's stuff that doesn't. It's stuff that people do, and so in cases, right, when the person knows they're guilty and they're going away for a long time, they're trying to find little things that might get them off, and this is something Stephan Stearns has been doing since he got arrested.
If any of that right there was true, that would be grounds for an appeal, bro.
Well, Stephan doesn't. Stephan doesn't want an appeal. Stephan took a plea. He took a plea not to get the DP. You have to understand.
Right.
He took, so it wasn't because they were catering to Stephan. It was because they didn't want Maddie's pictures displayed all through a trial process. There were thousands upon thousands of pictures in this sick fuck's phone, right? And it was just the details were horrific. It was really bad, and I don't think they wanted it to go out to trial, and that's why they gave him the plea deal of the life sentence. But you have to understand, in Stephan's shoes, he just dodged a needle. In his shoes, he's a coward. He's a coward. Stephan is a coward. You have to know who you're dealing with. This is a coward. This is somebody who is terrified of death row. This is somebody who is terrified. He's terrified of it. He's a coward. He doesn't want to own up to his actions. He doesn't want to take accountability for his actions. Yeah, we got a weak ass I'm sorry in the courtroom when he took his life sentence. We got a weak ass I'm sorry, but no amount of sorries can take back what you did. That's what we're trying to imply in all these lives. The way you talked to this sick fuck, the way you associated yourself, AS, with this sick fuck has us all disgusted. I don't care if these emails came out a year ago and you talked about it already. I don't give a flying fuck. The fact of the matter is these emails just hit my lap last week, and I'm here to talk about it. And I'll be live tomorrow night too. And I'm pretty sure Plug will be live again too on this, because there's a lot of digging to do. Not only is there a lot of digging to do, but there's also emails that we don't know about. God forbid what those emails say. Holy fuck, I am terrified to see what those emails say, because I believe you were sexting Stephan Stearns via email. I fully believe that. If these emails are handpicked, there is no doubt in my mind that the emails that are being hidden are you sexting Stephan Stearns. And when I say sexting, it's sex and text. Yeah, you were doing that via email.
And selling Maddie merch the whole time.
The whole time.
So Wednesday night,
Go
ahead.
Buying this man books, paying for emails. There's no itemized report of where the merch money went. So once again, if you can't prove where that Maddie merch money went, by default, some of it went to him.
That's a good point, because she paid and bought books and the stamps. So tomorrow night Pino's going live. Wednesday night will be coming. So tomorrow night's Pino, and I think he's covering more of this. Wednesday we're gonna still cover this a little bit, but we're gonna be going into Elevated Truth, because I'm really interested what he said on that panel with Seth Rogers. So we're gonna be covering that Wednesday night, because I was supposed to do it tonight, but there is no way. We're behind. We're so behind. But Lindsay Clancy as well. Then we're getting back into true crime, and then we got some prison stuff to cover. Definitely got to cover this week. There's some drama going around with that, so we'll get to everything.
I'm interested in this Elevated Truth thing you talking about, man. Like, I damn near want to push the live on, bro. Like, I want to know what you talk. Like, I want to see.
That's a whole nother rabbit hole too. That's a whole.
We'll get to it.
Rabbit hole.
We got to finish this. So this is one of his last emails to her. I think there's an email after this too. But let me see how many minutes are left in the video, so we know. Hold on.
Reverse. But basically, he decided to completely.
So about 8 minutes left in this video.
Calls his ethics into question if he can't try the case.
The last email is short.
Apparently.
Yeah. So this is the last email. She doesn't send another one. She don't get a chance to.
He's no stranger to having cases that he's tried before reopened later, and the appeals.
Or it's hit. Damn it, Corrupt. Now it makes sense.
I'm just saying.
We're missing a fucking email.
Like, just think about it, bro. You know how this ends. I know how this ends. Anybody that's went this far knows how this ends. And it is much time, effort, energy that she has dedicated to this man, and money to the emails and all of that. You gonna let it end the way that it looks like it ends right here? Or you gonna send one last Hail Mary at least? Like, tell me that. But we'll talk about that when we get there, man. Run this 8, bro.
Take a while. No wonder it took him so long to issue the order. He had to really try hard to twist all these facts and rearrange and stage the events to suit his purpose. Maybe he's just caving to outside pressure. Supposedly, even the governor has commented on wanting me dead. I'm sure there's public pressure. and maybe even pressure from somewhere higher up. It just sucks that everyone has jumped to conclusions already. Yes, I'm anxious. I've been so stressed that I'm starting to have some sort of heart issues. I just don't want to go through this
Bitch,
process. It's a
you bad
nightmare,
body. You
and I
got
can't
heart
do.
issues because of how you look. Probably how you eat. You never did bruh, bruh.
That's the best news I heard of this whole freaking email is that
It
Stephan
is.
Sturz has heart issues.
It
It's
is.
probably
Hopefully
only
somebody
anxiety
can.
because he know he about to get hung up, bro.
Hopefully somebody can scare the death out of him. Literally.
So he might be on a medical wing, huh?
No, he's in a protection dorm at Wakulla Annex. I know exactly where he's at. We went
He's
through
in
the
an
DR.
incentive.
We went through the DR in January. We have the DR.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have the DR of Stearns being moved trying to get the CO was trying to move him out of the protection dorm at Wakulla Annex. We have the dorm and everything. And he refused removal, and they gave him a walk-in DR and allowed him to stay in the dorm. And then when he went for his disciplinary hearing, classification allowed him to stay in the dorm, but they gave him some type of restrictions for not listening to what the officer was saying. So he's still in the same dorm. He's still highly protected. Yeah.
Music in the chat, Musing of a Southern Belle states that on Clues Live today, they figured out maybe 2 to 5 emails at least missing. I'm willing to say you could times that by 5.
I mean,
I'm having a tough time finding channels. So someone needs to email me all the channels covering this stuff because I can't. I don't know why I couldn't find Cluminati's channel. I got Cletus's channel, and I spelled it like this too. I did not find it, so I know she emailed me too. Maybe she emailed me her channel. No, that's crazy though. What'd you say? What'd you say? Corrupt, real quick.
She said that they figured out is up here in the chat. I lost it now, but she basically saying on Clues today they figured out that there's at least 2 to 5 missing emails. I
So
was
chat,
willing to bet there's at least 5 times that.
yeah, me too. Chat is saying that Clue only has Kick. She only streams on Kick.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. Okay, just on Kick. Yeah, we're probably gonna be over there one day too. Is it people keep trying to fucking take our channel down? But salute to everybody on Kick watching. We appreciate you guys. I'm gonna do some. We'll do some exclusive stuff over there. We can get ratchet. I really want to hear Pino and Corrupt with no holds bar how they sound. Oh, it'd be crazy.
To wake up from it about your friend of a friend of the YouTube creator. If you want to share things with them, hey, I guess that's fine. So I think you probably pretty much know what I'm about at this point, and you likely know what my message would be, since the things you listed are pretty much it. I just wish people would be more objective instead of latching onto the sensationalist nonsense and jumping to all these conclusions and howling for blood without even having.
Listen, my uncle's in the chat, bro. You are never allowed to come up here again, Unc. Thank you for the donation,
Yeah,
Unc.
Unc out there spilling tea, bro. What happened?
Dude, what the hell was that last time?
I'm
There's
saying,
Cluminati
bro.
comment too. She says allegedly when you could cook collard greens, then you can give recipe advice. Sit the fuck down. Cook collards, then you can give recipe advice. Sit the fuck
you.
down.
I cook collards. I cook mustard. I got you.
Ms. Mia Kaza says, "What's done in the dark will come to the light." Allegedly, not Jessica. 500 joules. Thank you again. J4J is a effing non. Never heard of her. Get your ass up there. Shout out to Chief, man. Shout out to that Michelle Alabama moment. Salute to you. And is that any? What is it? Any Anka? Salute to you. She tried to be Stefan's PR manager. Let that sink in. Holy shit! Great comment. Great comment. That's a great comment.
Like some messy Jesse, boy.
In my opinion, not a doctor. Dissociative identity. You ever heard of that, Corrupt?
Yeah. I mean, it's similar to like multi-personality, but it's basically like you are somebody else that you don't realize you are. So like you really think that it's someone else, but it's you. So when she talking that
I just
friend
got
of a friend shit, you know what I mean? She could actually really think that she talking about a real friend, but I think you giving it too much leeway.
Fact Stranger Fiction. Thank you for the donation. CB Shenanigans 2 Joules. We thank you so much.
Shout
And
out
Uncle Dave said
CB.
that's my chick. Are you claiming this chick? And so Uncle Dave, so what? You're saying that you were what you're claiming allegedly Jessica? This is your girlfriend now?
Man, come get your girl, man. Come get
Is
your
that
girl,
how's that
huh?
make you look, Unc? How's that make you look, Unc? Think about that.
That's that's not good, bro. That's like taking a 15-year-old and in one spot, bro. That's not good.
I hope that Joe Dirt guy that was on the live the other day is okay. Theo Vaughn's little brother.
Some fireworks when I put my ear up to the window. Yeah, it sucks that I wasn't able to get the recipe book, but I do like your idea of just messaging me some common commissary recipes. That might work. So yeah, the egg drop soup you made sounds pretty close. I forgot about the sesame oil. That's good to use, and I like it to balance and mellow out the flavors. Yes, definitely the white pepper is what was missing. You'll know it
Hella
when you
Thank
add
you,
it.
journalism,
Mallory.
bro.
Thank you to all the moderators too. We appreciate you for putting in the work. Thank you for the members only people as well. And thank you for everybody that's new to the chat. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We're on Kick too. New Age Plug on Kick. This is New Age Plug talking right now, and this is Corrupt Cartel.
Hey,
Pino was on
Dirt.
earlier. He left. My guys DVS and Ronnie Blue Eyes are off tonight. They'll be here Wednesday night.
Make sure to use it very sparingly. Add it a little bit at a time until you are satisfied. It's very aromatic
So
and has a strong flavor.
Yeah.
There go my unk in the chat. Shout out unk. But so this is something AGB pointed out last night, man. This is the most journalism we found in all of these emails, bro. Like we getting cookbook journalism right here, right now. This is as far as the journalism goes in all of these 60 emails, 100 some odd pages, whatever. This is the most journalistic integrity, and it's about egg soup, egg drop soup, and some white pepper and sesame oil, and you know what I mean? Like this is the most journalistic integrity that she brought to the whole damn scene. Prison Cookbook, Stearns edition.
I want to be real, man. I understand that Jen Soto is a piece of shit parent, right? But if you guys are such good true crime creators and you guys did great journalism, why is she not locked up right now?
Yeah, answer that one. Answer that one. And where did the apology video go? And why can't y'all stand on her apology? And what happens when the FOIA comes out and a whole new apology is needed? And why the hell was she writing emails to this innocence taker while selling merch of the victim? These are simple questions. Ain't nothing that, I mean, it's like you said earlier, man. You can't be afraid to take the L, bro. Just take the L. Take the L. Be accountable. Accountability breeds responsibility. Roll all that in big ball. Put that in your pipe. Light it up, bro. Let's hear it. Like the link been out there every time, ladies. Every time. You're more than welcome to come up here. You ain't even got to have Plug yell at you. See? He gone. You ain't even got to have Plug yell at you. I'll talk with you. I will talk with you. I'll let you talk it out. I'll let you talk yourself right into the hole. You know what I mean? Because there's nowhere else really to talk your ass to. So we just need answers, man. Like, you apologized and it disappeared. You obviously didn't put out all the emails because of the way that these emails right here end, all of the time, effort, energy, the dedication that you put in to this innocence taker. Like, you just gonna let him just cut you off at the end like he does, and not even attempt to be, you was ready to fight guilty of crime over all of it, right? So how you just gonna walk away whenever he's like, yo, that enough is enough? Like, how you gonna get to that part? So we know that email missing. We know you had to take a shot. We know, like, logically, we know. I understand that a lot of y'all out there, especially over there, that's trying to protect this weird shit, is leading with emotions. What I say, y'all, we lead with emotions, we wind up on a dead end. Y'all need to put them emotions to the side. I get it. Y'all want to be loyal. Y'all want to protect your little friend. You found a little friend. You was friends before this. You're going to be friends after this, whatever. I get it. Okay, yeah, big props to you. You want to stick by your friend, right? But your friend done fucked up, dog. And being a real friend is being able to tell your friend that you was wrong. You did wrong. And now you need to be accountable and responsible for your actions. We talking self-control. I was outside whenever whoever made a little stupid comment about self-control. We can talk about self-control because you didn't even have enough self-control not to keep your ass out of the chat.
And I see people that were part of other cases bashing other girls that were calling killers, but then letting this girl slide. Y'all are letting this girl slide. Come on now.
Why?
There's something there. They're friends. They're compromised when they're friends. Motherfucker, I will cover Pino. I will cover Pino all the way down to a T. I have.
If that's your friend,
that whole incident with him and the baby, I covered that shit first back in the day with Pino.
Bro,
I cover all his shit.
If that's your friend, you gonna tell your friend when they wrong. A real friend gonna tell them when they wrong. You ain't gonna just cover up for them. You ain't just a real friend is gonna do what's best for your friend. And what's best for your friend, ladies, is to get in front of that avalanche and outrun it. Because you gonna get some snow on you no matter what happens. No matter what happens, you gonna get buried. It's just how deep. Are you gonna be able to get shoveled up out of there and lifted up? Or are you just gonna be stuck up underneath that avalanche? A real friend gonna try to get you to the safest ground that they can, even if they have to go about it by telling you you're wrong. You need to be accountable for this shit. So if y'all are just trying to, throw some shade out there, throw some smoke screens out there, some magic tricks and some misdirection and deflection, and y'all trying to do all that as some friends, you're not really being a friend. You being a friend to this grown woman who had no self-control over her own actions, and you are forgetting about a 13-year-old by 2 days, 13-year-old, innocent baby girl. I got a baby girl about to be 13 in what, 4 days now? No, 2 days now. It's the 24th. It's 2 days now. My youngest about to be 13. I know exactly what a 13-year-old girl is because that's my youngest child. But you gonna forget about all that, right? Yeah. Forget all that. Nah, forget all that, man. We gonna worry about our friend. And she a grown-ass woman who makes her own decisions and obviously can't be accountable for her self-control or lack thereof. But y'all gonna run smoke screen. Y'all gonna deflect for that, right? That's not being a
Bro,
friend.
Maddie, I'm gonna tell you the truth. When it comes to true crime, you don't ever hear the victims' names. You don't hear them enough. I don't hear Maddie's name
No, you
enough on that
don't.
channel that she had over there. Another example too is the babies Lindsay Clancy murdered. Why do I never hear any of y'all say their not y'all in the chat talk about creators? I've never heard any of them say their names. And another thing too is with Lindsay Clancy, this is how they're getting exposed on this because your first intention was, oh, she was post traumatic. The same people that are saying Patrick did it, which I understand this case is kind of crazy. I mean, even Vinny Pilot is even going into it, but and I'm bringing this up for an example because it's the same kind of thing is but the same people that were saying, "Hey, postpartum." As soon as they were, this is how I know it's fucked up because the ones that are blaming Patrick now were the same ones saying it was okay for her to have postpartum and it was more like an awareness thing, like I don't feel bad for her type shit, and it's just not right, bro. And those babies, their names never get mentioned. Those baby, bro, that them, I haven't heard those babies' names mentioned one time. All you hear was the kids. It's horrible,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the babies, their names were mentioned when the medical examiner was up there being questioned.
Yeah, we found
You
out
know what I
Fact
mean?
Stranger to Fiction is messaging Jody Aries. How do you feel about that?
Say word?
Nah, I'm just playing. He's in the chat. I'm fucking with him. Dude, I'm having it. I just had
I was about
the
to
whole
be a
internet
real
went out. Hold
friend,
on.
bro. I was about to
What?
be a real friend.
I'm just fucking with him. AGB True Crime just donated $20. Salute to him.
Shout out. AGB been throwing money today, bro. He's over there on my channel, threw some money today, man. Shout out to you, AGB, man. We did have a good live over there, AGB's channel last night, man. If y'all missed it, y'all go ahead, go run through, catch the replay. You know what I mean? I joined in there about 30 minutes into it. Like I told him, you know what I mean? Like usually my mark is about 10 o'clock. I like to get everything on the home front taken care of before I start doing the lives, you know what I mean? Like I might go live in the middle of the day here or there every once in a while, try to slip one in the mid-afternoon hours, but for the most part, bro, like I'm right around that 10 o'clock mark. You know what I mean? I put the youngins to bed, everybody start going to bed, going their own little rooms and everything, and then it's time for dad to do what he does. But you know, he started a little bit earlier than what I'm normally used to. So but I did slide in there, man. We had a good, bro. We got off topic a couple times, man. I told an old school story about this this man I basically hired as a butler. Hey, appreciate you enjoying that porch talk today, dogs, man. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you hanging out with the channel, bro. Rocking with the channel since you found the channel. Definitely much gratitude. Great respects on that. All the new people, man, that been come over, been rocking with me on just what I do over there. You know, it's a whole change of pace over there, baby. But it's a good time though. Definitely appreciate all y'all, man. Everybody in the chat tonight. Appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, man.
Let's read
It's,
this one.
I want play that last email though, bro.
I'm gonna read it because the power went out. Hold on.
All right.
So I gotta read it because I think I'm on a delay. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm on a little bit of a delay. Okay, so I'm gonna read the last email myself because my power went out and the computer's taking forever to load up. So just give me a second
Yeah,
and
but
we'll end it like
before we
that.
read this last email though, just everybody out there in the chat, keep in mind, what up, DB Bentley? Good to see you. Just remember how much effort this lady has allegedly put into all of these emails, into building this relationship, whether you want to call it an emotional relationship, a love affair, a friendship, any of these things are forms of relationships, okay? So just please remember how much effort, energy, dedication, time she's put into this. and money too, because she's been paying for him to be able to email back and forth and all that. So going into this last email, I want you to think about that as this being the last email. Floor is yours.
So Stephan Stern says, "Hey, I just got a long message from my family saying that you already dropped stuff on YouTube through others. And some of what was said on those channels was apparently very insulting to my family. And I don't personally know what was shared by you and what was said by this YouTuber who supposedly shared things with, but it was enough to drive my parents into a big mad. They have made it clear that if I continue contact with you, I will lose contact with them. My loyalties need to be for my family. I did enjoy talking to you, and I am sorry that it has come to this, but I think, or at least hope, you can understand my situation. I will be disconnecting us after I send this message. I hope your camping trip goes well. Take care and goodbye." What stands out to you, Corrupt?
I mean, his loyalty lied to the family, but he's not he's still best wishes. He's still, it's almost like it's still leaving an opening for a response of some kind, like he wants to be talked out of the loyalty to the family, you know what I mean? Um, shout out Julia in New Jersey, man, who writes the songs for your channel. That is New Age Plug over there, the man who just read the email. He writes, records, masters, all of that. That man right there is a multifaceted producer and rapper, um,
No
editor.
AI, but I don't knock people using AI. I like, there's some good AI songs. Like, there's a way to do it, like Icewood, he has some good stuff. This person, Cletus, he's got a good AI song. So there's ways to do good AI. I think Kit True Crime had a good AI song.
Yeah,
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 there's good ways to
yeah,
do it, but at the same time, what we do on YouTube Streets, the music usually we made our own genre. It's true crime drill. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. And then we
Or true
got
crime trap music, or whatever you want to call it.
we got another great one, been around for a minute, man, with a $10 spot out here, man. Alias. Sorry, plug. I've been listening, had to do stuff around the house. Ain't been in the chat, but she listening. She coming through with a $10 donation just to let you know, bro. Justified answered the question in the chat. Plug makes the music. Who did it? Plug did it again. That's who. But no, bro, I feel like I almost missed one. Almost missed one. You know who it is too, bro. DB Bentley with a 50 pop. Man, shout out to you, DB Bentley. Always been a great supporter. Always been a great supporter of the YouTube streets. And you know you are appreciated. Um, Elizabeth, I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching me. Yeah, everybody new to the channel over on my way, man. Appreciate you already, but we ain't here for that right now. I do appreciate it. But this email, man, he's being forced to cut off his girlfriend, what it felt like. Mama said, mama said, mama said. You know what I mean? Like mama said. And she now my mind goes to mama been talking to Guilty of Crime, right? Like everybody knows that. And Guilty of Crime had talked to Stephan from what I hear. But so if you put in all this time, energy, dedication, attention, and money to be able to talk to this POS, then how are you going to let that just ride off in the sunset, especially when you got a tight feeling towards Guilty of Crime already? Like you feel like you in a battle with them already, and now you just lost the battle with Guilty of Crime. You just lost your little lockdown 23-1 boyfriend. No disrespect to Josh. But how are you not gonna send something? How you not gonna send something right then, right there? You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, her emails had gotten less and less in between as it goes on to the end. He was sending 3 to every one of hers or whatever. But still, yet she still was emailing the dude, and it wasn't looking for answers. She wasn't searching for answers through emails. She was just being a friend. at the lowest form of it. At the lowest form of a
Let me read this
relationship,
part real
being a
quick,
friend.
Corrupt. So yes, and I think we missed. I don't know why I didn't hear this on this part. Yes, the previous jobs were an issue. If it wasn't particularly excited about them or enjoyed them, I did love Disney. I love being able to see and work behind the scenes. The part of making the magic. I love. Oh my gosh, I can't get part of over that part. I love.
Mm.
I did love Disney. I am able to see and work behind the scenes, be part of making the magic. I love making people's days better and being helpful and running the rides. It was awesome. A bit stressful at times because the ride operators' jobs are very highly safety oriented and
Don't
keeping the vacationers safe from themselves is a
don't
consistent thing.
don't they
But
give that type job to teenagers though?
I'm not sure. I've known people who quit because they couldn't take the anxiety and high intensity safety level of the attractions job, but it also some of the most fun you could have in an entry level position at the parks. We all know why he worked there. Let's stop the cap and
Entry level, bro.
salute to Cluminati for sending this. I don't know how she got it to PNG like that, dude. It's just sitting there, bro. It's like no background. That's crazy how this shit just sits there like that. Shout out
I
to Cluminati for
you
sending
don't know
this.
how you do that? I
Well, I know
got you,
how.
bro.
Yeah, it's a PN. Yeah, it's a. You have to have the background as the checkerboard. I know how to do it. Right.
Well, I mean, there's another way too, but yeah, shout out to it, man. I almost bought that the other day, and then I saw who sponsored it. You know what I mean? I had to grab that other shit that starts with a B.
Thank you so much, DB Bentley. Appreciate the donations, and I appreciate everybody that donated. We're putting a bow on it. I didn't get that. We didn't get to cover
Well,
elevated
man, why don't
truth,
you at
man.
least give me a tease? Why don't you? Yeah. Give me a tease, bro.
I
Like,
can't,
let me
man.
know something, dog.
I can't. I can't. Cause look, it's literally gonna be.
Bruh.
Cause look, the reason why I wanted to do an hour of doing this concept, I were gonna wrap it up real quickly, but it
Yeah,
didn't
but
end
I
up like
talk
that. The
too
whole show.
much. Yeah,
Yeah, you talk way too fucking much.
yeah,
But it's
yeah.
good. That's what you're here for. That's great. We need you to talk much. But next time we will because look, it's gonna be look, you got two tomorrow Pino's going live. I don't know if he's gonna cover Elevated Truth, but we are Thursday. And then I'm gonna start getting into all kinds of other shit too. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. I think we might be covering Dalton and Suki or something.
Oh, here we go, bro. I know a little bit. I know a little bit.
It's just too crazy, bro. It's
You,
YouTubers, bro. We get
you
away
know
with it. Let's
about
do it.
you know about you know about Red and DJ Highlight. You know about this?
Oh, about the two dudes that she's literally out with and whatever.
Yeah. Did you see her in the club?
Yeah, I seen her in the club. I think that might be staged, bro.
I don't know, bro. Did you see what Red? Did you see Red's post? Red's TikTok to Dalton? I don't know if I cut out or what. I don't know. You may have cut out. I don't know. But Red has some choice words to say to good old Dalton, man. Um, it was surprising, bro. It was surprising. He said, yeah, you filed for divorce. He called him a lot of punk being all that, you know what I mean? Yeah. But he said, yeah, you filed for the divorce at the end of July, but she had already left you. He said that you out here trying to run narratives on the internet, my boy. Whenever she about to sprinkle the truth on you here and there. He said, I can't wait for I can't wait for her to come out and tell her truth. He was like, you out here making the whole internet feel bad for you type way whenever you've been manipulating her the whole time. What he's saying, bro. And I mean, Red a big boy now, man. I mean, he had the security for DJ Highlight, bro. Like he a big boy. They was all out there together at July 4th at Dalton and Sako's house. You make me want to call it Saki, bro. It ain't Saki, it's Sako. But they were all out there together doing the whole redneck water park adventure time out there together, man. And then shortly after that, everything broke loose, man. And he says that Dalton was out there treating everybody a type way, talking certain ways, except the highlight and him. And he was like, and that's only because of this, and like pointed at like him, like his, I don't know if he pointed at his skin tone or the size of the man or what it was. Cause Dalton ain't a small dude neither. But you know what I mean? Dalton more look like more athletically in shape. But Red is a big boy now. And they are covering this over there in the in the country rap genre too, because you know they be at a lot of the country rap events. Dalton and Sacco do. So man, it's everywhere right now, bro. It's everywhere right now. And you know, it was easy to think that he did play Division I football. You're right. But he failed 2 drug tests and wasn't allowed to play no more. But I mean, it gets to a different role though, because like at first it did kind of seem like a play, right? I mean, you make $46,000 off 2 minutes, you know, in 2 videos, basically a minute a piece. You make what some people make in the whole year. But then it gets to me, it's like, bro, like, okay, so you've been putting everything on the internet, like, but you know, a lot of times, like, you know, y'all, I ain't never had a Facebook in my life, but I know everybody else that does have Facebook, and everybody else watches everybody else's lives on Facebook, and everybody always feels like, oh, that person got this type life, that person got that type life, bro. What you watching is the highlights of their life. You not what, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
watching like in life,
Not all the
bro.
time. I got some. Hey, listen, I got some friends that they air everything out, and I think they show too much too, though.
Yeah. But I mean, for the most part, bro, like what people do is they take those moments that we're supposed to hold on to, those little moments that is life, those good moments, those memories that we do create, those good elements of time that we're supposed to hold on to as we ride out the raging storm of what really life is. You know what I mean? Like that's why we get those little rainbow moments in life. So we have that to hold on to while the damn raging storm pours down on our head of life. But a lot of people, that's all they show on their little social media is the rainbow moments. And you know, Dalton and Saki, Saki, you got me calling her Saki, bro. Dalton and Sacco, man, they, you know, it was always looking like a fun time, always looking like it was nothing but good times, good times, good times. And so the moment that it's not good times, it's like it's all of a sudden like that little whistle he does at the end of every little one, that little
Yep.
and it's a whole different rap now, bro. Like it went from all these good times to airing out all of the catastrophes that can be. And man, that's just kind of I don't know how I feel about that, bro, because
Well, I'm
I mean,
definitely
I get
having
it.
you on to
Your
cover it. I tell you that
relationship
right
has
now.
been
I'm definitely having you on to
uh,
cover
your
this.
rela- I mean, I know a little bit about it, bro, because the other communities I'm in, they be been covering it. And so
But what
but
do you
bro,
know about
like
Elevated Truth? Can I trust you on if we cover Elevated Truth? Are you going to give me a real opinion, or are you going to give me a fake ass PC fucking? You want to ride his
I'll give
fucking dick
you
opinion?
a real
Be fucking
opinion,
real,
bro.
corrupt. Be
I
fucking real,
I
dude.
ain't bro. Who the fuck dick I'm riding, bro? Like I'm gonna tell you logically and factually about anything I got, dog. Like, what does it matter to me, homie? I mean, bro,
Nah, I'm
you
just playing
you
with
want
you,
to
man.
know, you want to know my opinion on Elevated Truth, bro? Right now, based off of just the little things I've seen, um, just off of little stuff I've seen here and there, bro. I made a post.
Well, why?
I
Well,
made a
this is my thing. Why would you? Why would you wait till he's not on the panel to talk about him?
Well, because when I was he was on the panel, the dude was respectful. He was telling us about how, these ladies looked at him a certain way and that he was vile and he was this and he was that. And bro, all I got to go and base myself off of is the way that he came up here, positioned himself, and acted according to us, right? Like, and he was respectful to us. The dude was not any type of way to us, right? But then I saw other things, man. And I mean, I put out a I study, I practice stoicism. I listen to philosophy for fun. You know what I mean? Like that's me. But I had this thought yesterday, bro, and I put it on a post. And it just says, a weak man reacts, a dangerous man pauses. A man who cannot control his reaction cannot control his life. Hey, you're
Interesting take, man.
so I mean, that's my just and you know what I
That
mean?
was the
Like, I
only
don't know
dead
the dude.
space of the
Like,
night, by the way. That right there was the longest dead space of the night. Continue.
I
And it
don't
wasn't bad at
know the
all.
dude like that. I don't know the dude like that, right? Like, but I have seen some things here and there that ever since he came on our panel the 2 times or whatever, like he was over here twice. I think he was on Pino on Raw Talk once. Um, and he was never the way that I've seen him on his own stuff. Like, um, I've seen him elsewhere now, bro. And the things that I've seen, it ain't the same dude that was presented to us. That's what I'll say.
I will say this, man. I covered like a lot of YouTubers and prison YouTubers, and at first, if we're not mistaken, he said that he was a 7-time felon. Is that right?
At first, I believe that's what he said. Yes.
Okay, but then he changed it when DVS asked him, "Yo, have you been to prison?" He said no. He said he was a convict, correct?
Um, yeah, I think he did say something about being a convict at one point, but then didn't he say all of his charges were dropped
That's
and he
another thing
never
too. I
served
don't
any jail time?
I don't know, bro. I'm real confused about it, honestly. If I don't even think he's been live, but have him address it. We'll fucking react to it or whatever. But I tell you, tomorrow, this is what I want to focus on with him is the relationship that he had with the Proudfoots, and now that he went on a panel with Seth Rogers, he's leaking information that he allegedly
Well,
received from the Proudfoots. Now, this is involving a true crime case. This is involving something that's very big where we're still missing Sebastian Rogers. So it's very, and a lot of, I'm not sure why people are not, I might be behind on it. I probably
well,
am,
that's yeah.
but
That's
people are
what
not
I was.
covering it, at least in our world. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm about to say, bro. Is like I don't know much about it, to tell you the truth. So like, I mean, like that's like his main case, like his main thing, right? Is that. And I'm not in position to even talk on it because I don't know about it, bro. Like
Man,
I
we
don't
got some,
like
go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead,
I
bro.
I was just gonna say, we got some dudes in the prison genre that will. I'll let the prison dudes if they want to look into it. I really don't give a fuck about all that. But at the same time, he came forward and he said it. It ain't like something we're like digging stuff on him. He came and said it, but then we heard something else. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. We could be wrong. You know what I mean? I'll let the chat and all his rooster crew or whatever answer it. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, like that. I see people in the chat talking about dude, genuine dude and shit. And like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, look, I don't know. I don't know. I know how he presented himself when I first met him. I know how I've seen other things, but I don't know all the in betweens. And to tell you the truth, plug, I really don't care either, honestly. Like, because that's like it's a lot of drama
Well,
in
he said
between
he
other
told
people.
somebody. This is the thing that if it was bothering me. He told somebody that somebody lined him up for us to go at him. Bro, we haven't. We're
Nah.
not. We haven't even thought about why would we go at. What was to be the reason to go at you? I don't know why he felt. This is the word paranoid. He was like paranoid around us, in my opinion. I could be wrong, and
No,
I
ain't
and
ain't no reason for that though, bro. Honestly, like there ain't no reason for that. Like, bro, I will be civil. Like, you can get up here and be somebody that I don't even get along with, and I'll be civil. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way I'm gonna do it. Like, um, not
now he's
saying that that's the case. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't know the dude. I really don't know the dude. Right? Like, I've talked to him a couple times on panel. Um, but I don't know the dude, and I don't know what dude's dealing with. I don't know his friendship levels with the people that he's having issues with. I don't know none of this stuff, bro. And really, I don't care to get invested enough to know it because I'm not here for the people that are covering stuff, bro. I'm here for the voiceless victims. I'm here to try to at least ease up on some like, bro, there should be no reason that somebody who has one of their family members that became a victim have to stumble across something and watch a bunch of BS be moved around the whole board and their lost loved one be a chess piece in some BS drama of some sort. Like that's what the other day I did the live, bro. And you know, my lives usually are not focused on one thing, man. My lives are usually kick back, chill with the people that actually rock with me and we hang out. We do porch talk. We just chill, right? We have a good time. We tell us stories. We just chop it up in the chat. Just good little time, right? Kick back. But I was feeling the way the other day because like there's lots of areas on the YouTuberverse, lots of areas online. There's lots of areas everywhere, man, that I can see drama. You know what I mean? Drama, okay. You know what I mean? Have drama in that. You know what I mean? Country rap, full of drama. You know what I mean? Like the crochet genre, bro. Like you can't cross stitch like me type shit. Okay, that's fine. Like have your drama in them areas. But when it comes to true crime, bro, keep the true crime true to the crime because there are voiceless victims out there. There are families of those voiceless victims that are suffering every day, dog. Like everybody out there knows what it feels like to lose somebody that you care about that much, that you love, that
maybe
is
his
that
heart's in the
close
right
to
place on
you.
that. Maybe he's trying. Maybe, and I'm just playing devil's advocate. And somebody said in the chat, "Do you know what devil's advocate means?" Yeah, the opposite of what the angel is saying here. What the right answer is. It's of an argument to it, right? Am I right? It's basically just the argument. But anyways, what if
Yeah,
his
yeah,
heart's in the
yeah.
right
It's the
place and
it's
wanted?
the opposite side of the coin. Yes.
What if his heart was in it? What if his heart is in the right place? And it's
What?
just his delivery that's wrong.
Well, then
And
it's
I'm not
about
talking about this.
controlling your
I
actions.
don't agree with him threatening women. Like that's another thing too. I don't think, and I don't like the little fucking subliminal docs and shit. But again, he came up and clear. He said that wasn't what it was. But maybe his heart's in the right place. Corrupt. How you feel about that?
Well, bro, if your heart is in the right place, then your actions need to follow suit. Look, my dad had it when I was a youngin'. I remember my dad had preached this message, and he said, "What comes out your mouth is what's in your heart." Right? And so, if it's in your heart, bro, then your actions should follow suit. Um, if you have the purity of the heart, and your heart is in the right place, then you need to be able to maintain your emotions enough to not scare or steer people away. You need to be that inviting voice to lure them in to hear your heart. Your heart can be in the right place all day, bro. If my heart's in the right place and I'm just outside blasting in the air, like nobody gonna care where my heart's at. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to knock down drones that are coming, whatever. My heart's in the right place. I'm doing this for everybody. Nobody's gonna care, bro. They just gonna care that I'm out there wilding and somebody could get hurt. Like it all comes back to how you act and react.
Dogs over humans. Thank you for the 600 joules mic drop. And to transition into this last thing, there's a comment before I had this up, and it kind of goes into everything that's going on with true crime now these days, including like the Nolan Wells case and even the Carmelo Anthony case were involved. Like it had a race, it was race driven, right? What about Ryan Upchurch? For what that happened to him, with him being now 17 million or something like that in the hole, is that a pattern we're going to see on true crime? And if so, who are the ones that's going to be dealt with this? Because we could go, like I've been talking about the Koberger case, a lot of different cases. Corrupt. In your opinion, is this now a domino effect from where Upchurch got the 17 million suit? Because he, again, the comment said he went into full Alex Jones mode, right? There's true crime creators that are doing that all across YouTube. Is there going to be repercussions now that we're seeing one of the big dogs get it done to him? That
I've
was a real
wondered
layered
that.
question, though. My bad.
I've wondered. No, I mean, this is something I've wondered, bro, ever since. Because I'm in that genre as well, bro. And I saw this coming. I watched it. I saw it. I knew when. We were talking about this when the paperwork was originally filed. Whenever his lawyer quit on him, and he had to get the new lawyer and all that, right? And so like I've been wondering this for a while, but the thing about it is when it comes back to Ryan Upchurch, bro, it's back to the ego, man. Like Ryan Upchurch, okay, technically he was sued over what he said, but it was because he stood on it so firmly, dog. Like
Yeah, he didn't.
he was
let up.
not willing to be accountable either.
He's a paranoid person.
Well, bro, they say some things will make you do that.
Allegedly. Oh, the
Allegedly
meth. Yeah, the
speculating.
shadow people. Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly speculating if you don't go to sleep every night, then you might get paranoid. But yeah, I mean, but bro, he overstood his bounds off of pure ego, and you can't tell me nothing because I am this guy. Like, and that's what did him in, bro. Like, if the man would have came through and just admitted it once he knew he was wrong, then he wouldn't be negative $10 million as his overall net worth right now. You know what I mean? 17.5 mil when you're worth 4 is a lot. When you got to pay out 17.5 mil and you're worth 4 mil, that's a lot, dog. It's a lot no matter if you're worth 100 mil. Like that's a lot. And he was not willing, and this was all taking place in the same time frame that he was being accused of all the substance stuff and all that, which I mean there's a pattern there. You want to talk patterns, there's a pattern there.
Now he is appealing this.
He as he should. As he should, because he could get that money lowered. I don't think he's going to appeal it and he's going to be like, oh, it's overturned. Everything's all good. Get back to doing what you do, man. I think it could be like, okay, give us 10 mil. You know what I mean? Like, I think it could go something like that. But it's, I mean, yeah, definitely. I'll see you in the chat.
Let me ask you something. So I'm not familiar with too much about his so what is the case that he lied on and said it didn't happen?
It's the Kylie Rodney case.
Okay, all right. So the Kylie Rodney case, he's saying that she never passed away, right?
He's saying she never existed.
He's saying that she never existed. That's like somebody saying Sebastian Rogers never existed. Bro, you will get sued out. Is he retarded?
He personal opinion, allegedly, he was out his mind, bro. And
He
on
was on
top
that
of being
meth. He was on them
his
shards.
mind, well, Addies. People say the Addy. I mean, there's proof of his right-hand man going from Tennessee all the way to Texas full with a guitar case full of Addies because dude was out on tour and he couldn't make it without it. He needed that re-up. There's also other stories from the same right-hand man that was right there with him for years, you know, like and there's other stories on top of that that's not just that, man. But there's a lot of stories, bro, that coincide with this whole time frame. But not only was he out his mind on that, he ego tripping, bro. He was at the top of what his little genre was, and couldn't nobody tell him nothing, bro. He considered himself Elvis, bro. He considered himself a legend upon legends. Like he held himself in the highest regard that one could hold themselves, and had a cult-like following underneath him, pedestaling him up anytime he had any self-doubt. Like this man was
Let me ask you something.
he was set up he was set up for greatness or failure, depending on which wolf he fed.
Miss Upper Thigh in the chat says claimed that YouTubers killed her. So is it which one is it? Is it that she did this that wasn't exist that she didn't exist, or was it YouTubers killed her corrupt?
No, he said she was fake. He said that she did not exist. He said this whole thing was like some red flag stuff that I mean, bro, he went on to
False
say
flag,
that
right? Like a false
yeah,
flag
false
operation.
flag. Yeah, like that type of
Wow.
thing. He went on to say that he pinned her up to being this other girl and then made it look like this is rough now. This has been a minute. But like then tried to show that this girl's dad was actually this other girl's granddad, and how you know there's no pictures from the party, there's none of this or none of that. Like it was everything. Xana May, bro. He was on with Xana May and some other dude. And like he was on there talking all of this stuff at one point, man. And
So that's somebody that was so Ryan Upchurch was is a musician, and he's in on YouTube he's always been in one niche. What made
well,
him
he
go
was a
into
comedian. He was a comedian on Vine and like Twitch or like Vine and like TikTok type of deal before. And like people didn't even know he was a musician, bro. He did his first show and people showed up expecting a comedy show. And he came out there rocking and rolling and playing music. And the crowd went wild, bro. Loved him, right? And so like because he was
made
Lil
some good
Larry
music.
or whatever, did he?
I mean, you just said it right there.
I mean, I just said the crowd loved him. They expected a comedy show, and then he came out rocking and rolling, and they loved it. So I, I don't know. Did he make good music? I don't know. He didn't make music that I really find good. Now I mean, a lot of people that hate on him in the country rap genre will tell you like his first 4 albums were great.
Let me read this comment real quick. Bitter T says, as I recall, he had a private investigator he was passing. He was pasting that was giving him information to behind the scenes that he was relying on. Take that with paranoia. It's a receipt for disaster. Thank you for the comment, Bitter T.
Yeah, I mean he's known to pay people to do everything. So, I mean, definitely wouldn't put that out of the realm. I mean, he doesn't do much of the work of anything himself. Like, I mean, you know, like every single person that was around him, like his childhood friends that all come up and then they came up with his glow up. Like, bro, he didn't kick them to the curb. They left him behind to go on and do his own things and everything else. And now these people later come out talking about how, you know, he would go and buy 2 motorcycles, and he would have Deerdorf, Robert Deerdorf, his best friend growing up, you know, learn how to do all the wheelies, learn how to do all the tricks, and then teach him how to do it so he could do it on video and act like he was really that holler boy. And like there's also stories about how they would go buy 15 of the same chainsaws because he didn't know how to operate a chainsaw, and he would just mess him up each time he's out there trying to do wood. And then you got other boy, the dude that was handling all the addies for him. You got him out there chopping wood all day long, but by the end of the day, Upchurch would be out there with his phone stand and next to the wood with his shirt off, trying to act like, man, I just got done chopping all this wood. You know what I mean? So like it's like dude's tried to play. He's tried to play this super country guy, like the redneck forever. But basically, he been paying off everybody to do everything for forever, and then just making it look like that's his thing. Um, you know, that's what it looks like. That's what it's shown as, bro. Um,
Alabama mom of 4, right, says, had it been you or I that said the exact things as Upchurch, they would not have sued us, in my opinion. That's a good
Maybe
point.
not because they wouldn't have what to get, but had it been you or I saying it, we wouldn't have had such a big ego that we couldn't deflate it enough that whenever the proof was shown to us that we couldn't admit it.
That's an interesting topic too. I think that needs to be talked about more, the Upchurch situation. Same with Dalton and Sacco. Same with that, and then Elevated Truth. I'm interested with the Sebastian Rogers case because there was not necessarily new information, just information I never heard that Elevated Truth is trying to give to Seth Rogers on the panel. Now it's pretty
Well,
crazy.
see now
Go
the
ahead.
two you just talked about, I know enough to talk about. Now the Sebastian case, bro, I don't know enough to talk about it, to debate
Well,
anything
we're
on it. I
realistically
don't.
realistically nobody does really. It's like it's not a solved case. It's an open case. And it's all theories. Now you have parents that are on. This is what makes it weird. You got both sides online, like on panels. And one Steph's dad has his own channel, right? And I don't know. They got a lot of controversy on both sides. They got haters on
Wh-
both sides, and they got people that
Why
like them on
though?
both sides.
Why though? Like, why is there's got to be sides? Why can't there be an overall
Well, because they're
unit
beefing. So
trying
so it
to
start.
figure out?
Because it starts with the main character, because the parents are not getting both, they're not getting they're not getting along. It starts there, so then there's the supporters
But
of one side is going to support them, and then you know
but that's their own thing, bro. Like they're grown-ups, they're adults, they separated for a reason. Of course they gonna have their own issues, bro. We talking about a child.
and At Night was the biggest issue at Bullhead Betty and Dog the Bounty Hunter and At Night Productions, I believe. Big involvement in fucking up that just the relationship all the way around and acting like they're doing much, and it's just where is Dog now? Dog's not looking for Sebastian no more. That lasted what, one day? Ridiculous.
Well, bro, I don't know, man. Like adults that are still living, that are like, let them have their own internal beef or whatever, man. Like you don't have to get on the internet and choose the side of a divorce, bro. Like you don't have to. And especially whenever there is a child involved, a child's life is involved, maybe at risk, maybe at stake. bro.
Nick the Hat, hey,
Like,
dude. Go ahead.
where's the focus? Where is the focus, bro? Is the focus on battling each other, battling these two sides of different parents, or is the focus should be on the child?
What's ridiculous is being thrown into a RICO for speaking on a missing child. Yeah, that RICO situation is ridiculous. That's going on with everybody. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. It's crazy how that's getting crazy. But back to Nick the Hat, right? Nick the Hat, the dude supports. He is a grifter. Leans towards the killer majority of the time. He supports Mackenzie Shirilla. All right, that's the only reason I don't even know about the dude.
I
He
know
was
the
on.
name.
And I think he worked with or JLR worked for him at one point. I don't know. There's a lot. I wouldn't be surprised they all used to fuck each other and do orgies. It's just some weird shit.
I don't know, bro. I don't
Allegedly.
like. I don't get too crazy into the. You know what I mean? Like I can talk about Dalton and Sacco because, like, bro, that's not true crime. That's not people's lives that have been lost and loved ones who are mourning and that could come across and see you acting a fool about this or that over using that as a piece for the drama. Like, you know what I mean? So like I don't feel nearly as bad talking about that kind of thing. But like when we get into true crime and mixing drama into the true crime, bro, like I just can't. Like, plus, I ain't about getting in no drama anyway, man. Like, I'm gonna stick with my morals, I'm gonna stick with my logic, and my side is the Lord. So outside of that, like, bro, anything you want to talk about me, any energy or time, attention you want to dedicate towards me, I gladly accept it. And you know what I mean, universally, and I'll absorb it and I'll turn it into a positive thing. But I don't care. Like, all I know is I don't know how to give a fuck.
Dude, they say in the chat, I did not know this. Nick the Hat helped Bill Cosby get off.
Really?
Did Bill Cosby get off? I thought he did his time.
Bill Cosby got medical conditionings.
So Nick the Hat was, dude. What a piece of shit, bro. Dude, are you serious, dude? If anybody fucking gets as another
Yeah, they
victim
didn't
because of
keep
Bill
him
Cosby,
because
the
of
blood
his
is on
health.
your hands, Nick. The blood is on your fucking hat, Nick. You piece of shit. And also, locked and loaded in the
I don't
chat
know
says
that. I don't know that that's a worry though.
in the locked and loaded in the chat says in this case, I believe the creators have been trying to save the dignity far more than the parents. Just my opinion. In some cases, it
See,
seems like
I
that,
don't know enough.
but that's, but, but okay. So I think they might be talking about Sebastian Rogers, but there's other
Yeah.
cases where you do see the parents. They don't have social media though, but they're out here supporting. But I see what you're saying. Maybe going online it's just I don't know. I don't. See, I'm not in that situation, so it's hard for me to judge. I'm not trying to judge any of these people because I'm not,
Right.
and thank God I'm
Right.
not. But at the same time, I'm like, man, I can't put myself. I can only imagine, right? That's the only thing I can do. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. No,
And fuck
it's
Nick the Hat.
hard. It's hard. It is hard. It's hard. Like you can have a sense of empathy, bro, but you cannot understand it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be able to understand it, Lord willing. Like I'll take my empathy that I can gather and muster up and put together, but man, I don't know, bro. Just like you said, it's hard to do, bro. It's very hard to do because there's only so far you can understand it without being it, bro.
And the one that really is like made money is Seth. So I don't know if the Proudfoots actually have their own channel. They did just go on panels. So does that change your perspective too? Looking at it like Seth Rogers is the only one that's got a channel making money off of it, right?
I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know enough. I don't know enough to say really, man. Like, I mean, what's he doing with that money? Is that money going back into everything it can to try to
I'm gonna be real,
figure
dude.
out?
I'm gonna be real, bro. I looked to see if what's been going on lately, and I just don't. I'm not seeing effort. I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing like them outside. Like they're not outside looking. Because at the end of the day, that's the whole goal is to find Sebastian. So what, like you said, where's the money going? I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Like, bro, see, I don't know enough. I don't know enough. And maybe that's why Elevated Truth feels a type of way because maybe he knows enough. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know enough about it, bro. Like, I can't answer these questions really because I don't know enough about it, man. Um, I
So
know that
that's another thing too. That's what I want everyone to understand. We're not only reacting to Elevated Truth and him, he kind of spazzing out. Some of the stuff he's saying to Seth really like sunk in when I heard the audio of him talking to Seth. Like someone in the comments said something about a picture behind him. Elevated Truth was like calling him out on that, like saying that, yo, why are you not, putting the picture behind you? And it made me, and I was like, okay, so we really need to cover that. Like that shit's, it's just too important,
Illum-
bro.
Illuminati says Cletus has spent more time in the woods. Hold on. Cletus has
Really.
spent more time in the woods than all three parents. That's a fact.
Holy shit, dude. Dude, shout out to Cletus, bro. So I'm learning
So
about y'all too. I didn't know that. So
yeah. See, like there's so much I don't know, you don't know, we don't know. So like, bro, if we get up here talking about certain people or whatever, like, bro, it's kind of foolish in a way because
Well,
like
even Elevated Truth was describing how he thinks Sebastian passed, like I think he said it on the panel with Seth, or right before or whatever. So I'm like, holy crap! So he's saying he got the information from the Proudfoots or whatever. So I don't know. I think it's important to cover because it's like, bro, and then that's the thing too. Seth Rogers called out Elevated Truth and said, if you know this information, why are you not telling me or going to the FBI? So
oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
okay. Okay, good. What I mean, what's the answer?
You'll have to find out Wednesday, bro. Hopefully those videos stay up. It's on CPS Laura's page. CPS. I don't know who. It's like I think it might be a troll channel or something, but CPS. That's the name of the channel. CPS Laura or something like that. Yeah, that's crazy that Cletus was spent more time in the woods than all three parents. Holy crap, dude.
I mean, I would just think as a parent of three children, two grandchildren, like I would be out there, bro. I would be doing everything in my power.
Yo, Cletus, try to get 10. I don't know if y'all work at night or when y'all work, but 10 o'clock Wednesday. Let's see if we can Cletus up because I want to know more about that. So if he's been out there more than anybody, then Cletus would know more than anybody of like what he like. I want to know what his gut is telling him and everything like that. Like that's now I'm very intrigued. We gotta get him on, man.
Mm.
We got to. If he was outside more,
Yeah.
I know. Another thing too, Crabtree. Like I give Crabtree a hard time, but at the end of the day, Crabtree was outside too, man. Crabtree was out there. I ain't gonna lie. Even though he, I just laugh about the whole the whole
Cletus
drug
and
test
Clue,
thing.
Cletus and Clue both say they'll be there, bro.
Oh, okay,
And
cool.
Cletus said he'll be there. Drop a link.
All right, we'll drop into the community posts early, or we'll figure out to get it. Or I got y'all's email too. I can send it on email. Um, yeah, that'd be great because I want to know, and we're gonna react to Elevated Truth too, and y'all want to
Well,
chime in on that too. I know that you guys know way more on Elevated
yeah,
Truth too. Going in, it's all intermingled, so we're just gonna.
we need more. Yeah. We need more people that know because, bro, I'll be honest. Like, man, I'm. You mean I'm ignorant? I'm ignorant when it comes to this. So, like, I can only say so much. Like, I'm ignorant. I know that. I'm not too, you know what I mean? I'm humble enough to admit that when I'm ignorant, and I am ignorant here.
I will say Crabtree seemed like a good dad, man. It's just it's just that one time, it's funny. I didn't know who he was. I started watching him, and then the first day I watched him, that whole coke things went down, and he had took a drug test on the live. It was a whole thing. But if he spent his own money and he was doing that too, man, shout out to him, bro. Because look, that's the whole goal, is to get Sebastian home. I think they lost that somehow. So
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you definitely made me wonder more things. Um, as far as the elevated truth, as far as how his reactions towards things. I mean, I still think as individuals, we have to be able to control our reactions.
yeah.
No matter what, no matter, you know what I mean? Even if you have to take a moment to calm down and get it across precisely. Like, I think you have to come through with a logical mindset, especially if you're going to be trying to deliver any form of message, man. Because the last thing you want to do, especially speaking of something of importance, is to run people off out the gate just because you know what I mean, first impressions, right? First impressions. Like, if
How
somebody
do you what
comes
about me
in
when
and
I go really I go hard and then I just bounce right back, normal conversation? Is that too much?
no, I don't think so, bro, because like you, you don't ever just start off going crazy. Like, you know what I mean? If you came on just going crazy and just like kept going crazy and then 30, 45 minutes into it decided to just be regular plug, I might think you're manic.
Well, look, just like that
But
comment earlier, the only reason I went crazy was because that allegedly speculating chick was fucking basically like trying to give him legal advice, and then was trying to be his
yeah,
PR manager. That's what made me snap. Like, you
no,
literally
I get
you
it. I get it. I do. I understand that. But think about it like this too though. If you don't snap right away and you absorb what you're feeling, and then you take that and you tighten it up and you deliver it more impactfully speaking instead of just straight coming viciously at the microphone, you can be able to sever and slice somebody up verbally more than you can
Oh
hurt
yeah.
or deter them with a vocal presence.
Oh yeah. No, for sure, bro. Great conversations tonight, man. YouTube Streets Podcast. We are putting a bow on this. We are putting a bow on this.
Yes, sir. You already know what it is.
I'll end it at an awkward. Oh yeah, another thing too, because we ended on an awkward moment last live. Like, somebody was like, "Man, where'd y'all go? What the hell?" We sometimes will end at the most awkwardest moment. It's kind of like to keep it, like, I don't know. It's just something we always done. So we
Yeah,
might do it
like
tonight. It's only two people on. I like when there's like a full panel and someone says something crazy and just end it.
little cliffhanger moment, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Previously on the YouTube Streets Podcast. So on,
Yeah,
on Kick,
that
this is
part.
another thing too with Kick. I never thought Kick would even care about true crime and stuff. I thought it was more like in real time. I'm not. I'm so green to Kick, bro.
Me too.
But we know some people that work with Aiden Ross and shit that used to work with our channel, and
Yeah.
that's what we when and Queen B helped out too. We appreciate Queen B. We're gonna try to do some exclusive stuff on Kick. I don't know what yet, but we'll do something.
Yeah, man. I mean, shoot, I even kicked around the idea. You know what I mean? Like,
I even kicked around
Yeah,
the
I don't
idea.
know. Yeah, I did, bro. I've been kicking around the idea. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, like most of the people, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't got a huge channel or nothing like that, bro. My channel's small, but the folks that roll with me, they roll with me. Like, you know, it's always been organic over there, bro. I don't be, I mean, I go several places. I go several big channels, man, including here. You know what I mean? Shout out Jay Williams, shout out Pino Raw Talk, shout out all the places I be, Triple T, shout out everywhere. But I don't be anywhere talking about, yo, make sure you sub up to my channel. Or I just put my name up on the thing. So if my name pops up, that's the channel name, you know what I mean? And like I don't ask anybody to really sub ever because like I figure like if you rocking with me, you gonna sub, right? Like if you like what you hear, if you like the way I come across, you gonna sub. Like I don't go out of my way to ask people to sub. I don't make a lot of shorts and try to get subs off of shorts because you know I've always felt like what I do is if I do mostly lives and you know what I mean there's some videos I've done and there will be more videos that I'm going to do, but I don't plan on like trying to do shorts on shorts on shorts. So if I get subs off of shorts, to me, those are hollow viewers. Those are hollow numbers. I don't care about the numbers. I care about the supporters. I care about the people who really want to be there for what I'm doing in that time frame, in that moment. And so, you know, what I mean, the people that I do got, bro, they roll with me heavy and they make sure we all right over there. So, and you know what I mean, like it's always a drama-free zone. It's a kickback zone. It's a, you know what I mean, I will be doing some true crime over there, but it won't be like what we do over here. It'll be more of more story time true crime than it will be up to date, like let's figure things out true crime, right? But I mean, my little channel, bro. I love my little channel, man. I love all my my supporters on my little channel. It's our channel. It's a fun place to be. It's a fun place to kick it. Just to have a place to go chat, chill out, not have to worry about all of the hard question, man. Like you know, what I mean, it's more about life. It's more about the moments. It's more about the things that help get through life. It's just more about just regular, just raw, everyday, whatever it is, bro. But
That was the longest plug-in I've ever heard of my fucking
I
life,
do have a
dude. Oh
plan.
my
It ain't over yet.
gosh, bro.
Hush, man. Hush, man. It ain't over
Jeez,
yet,
man, this is a
bro.
hard
Fuck.
Hallmark card, bro.
It ain't over yet, bro. Chill, dog. You killing me. Um, but no, I do have some stuff planned coming, man. But you know. All right, you ruined it, bro. It's whatever.
Nah, I'm just playing. Everyone sub up the Corrupt
Cue the
Cartel.
radio,
He
bro.
is drama free. I will say that. I will say that you're very drama free. But we got to bounce out, man. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for being here. I'll see y'all Wednesday night. Pino's live tomorrow night. Salute to everybody.
Yes, sir. You already know
Oh,
the
wait a
rules,
minute.
man.
Oh shit. Wait a minute.
What
Shit.
yeah.
Nah, nothing. We'll cover it Wednesday. I got it. Let me get the screen recording.